Hey, yeah, of course. I have the best date for tonight planned for Valentine's Day. What are we gonna do? We're gonna tech bar and chill. Yeah, the tech bar is bringing back their Valentine, Cynthia Schreiner of Liongard, Sandy McGrath of Final Frontiers, and on top of that, they're adding Tony Francisco of Cloud Plus. We can't miss this. Yeah, come over. We're gonna tech bar and chill all night.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are here on our first ever The Tech Bar. That's what we're calling it, right, Sean? The Tech Bar?
Yes, the Tech Bar. Yes, you are right, Ray.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to this edition of the Tech Bar. This is our Valentine's edition. As always, this is OIT Ray, joined by who the fuck are you? Simon, get up here.
No,
who is
it's
this?
Me, Sean. I'm practicing my ventriloquist. I'm being a ventriloquist now.
You see, Ray, we had a little situation. I'm not sure if you've heard, but I'll just go ahead and play a video that'll explain why Sean is not here.
Oh no, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
That's how all of these go, man. So yes, it's true. I don't think I'm ever going to get over that meme from, what is it, 2019, 2020? It was one of my favorite ones. But yes, those of you that don't see it, our OIT family, Sean is no longer with us. He will always be in our hearts. He has actually moved on to join ConnectWise. So you will be seeing a lot of him there. And if we do any events with ConnectWise at ITNC or ITNS, we do any tech bars, he will absolutely be part of this. But you know, the show evolves. The show must go on as always. And so today I'm joined by Mr. Daniel Laura. Danny, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, yeah, I'm Danny. I've been working with OIT for 2018. I've known Ray pretty much my whole life. He's my cousin, and yeah, I'm happy to be here. It's going to be tough shoes to fill with Sean not here, but I'm going to try.
And there he is. Like I said, he's never not here. Okay. So it's just, which is nice. I love that. So Danny, you've often been in the chat. You're lone star in the chat. You've been with us, I want to say damn near every episode. So you know how this goes. We have a little talk. We hang out with some friends. It's a very chill environment, very professional. We like to keep things above board. No cursing, no drinking, no foul language, very mature. You know, as Keith says, the only Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. This isn't partner first. This is Tech Bar. Tech Bar is where we get lit and have fun. So if you haven't joined us before, Tech Bar is what we used to do. I missed conferences in 2020. We'd hang out at the bar. We'd have fun. We'd hang out. We'd talk shit. And there were no conferences, so we did this, and we've been doing it ever since. And we are going to go back to a every 2-week format. So I hope you'll join us, and we will have fun. Danny, we have guests. As always, we have guests. Now, did you know that in all of Tech Bar history, very few guests have ever been repeat guests? I think today we have 2 that have been on before, but otherwise I don't think we've ever had repeat guests. Can you name those 2 guests?
Yeah, sure. We got Sandy and we got Cynthia Liongard.
So Cynthia Schreiner from Liongard, Sandy McGrath. What's up, brother? How you doing? How are my favorite people? And it's not just enough to be repeat guests. And I'll save the best for last. So that means I start with Sandy. Sandy, our brother in the north, that he has risked life and limb giving us reporting from a mall while police were running around, while cops were outside of his house. I mean, this is our man on the ground, boots on the ground. How are you doing, brother? How's everything?
Good. Things are finally warming up. We're getting out from under our pile of snow, and hopefully I'll be down in Orlando this weekend.
Nice. And I want to say, I think you're still the only person I've ever seen with the red CCS shirt, the socially distanced, always connected, which I love. It looks so damn sexy. Good stuff. Cynthia, my Valentine.
I am.
She is the Tech Bar Valentine. She is, if you remember last year at this time, our Valentine's episode was also with Cynthia, which, I mean, that puts you in rare air, right? There's very few events that are that special. How are you doing?
I am fantastic. Thank you. It is not snowing because I am in sunny Tampa, where it is sunny, beautiful, and not a cloud in the sky.
Has it ever snowed there?
And
apparently a long time ago.
What? Yeah, it was like the 20s or 1930s or something like that. We'll get Keith or Sean to tell us about those days back, how it was back in the day. But yeah, and actually, I'm very fortunate. I got to hang out with Cynthia last week at Ride a Boom, which was cool. We got to hang out, and yes, and I actually might go up to Threat Locker Zero Trust World since Sandy's there, and Cynthia will be there. But Sandy, I mean, he's crossing, borders and the whole thing. So, I figured, yeah, absolutely.
But I-4 is pretty treacherous. I mean, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, it's tough. I mean, I figure if I can get past Alligator Alley and survive, I can go up to Orlando.
Nothing compared to I-4. These people don't know how to drive. Anyway, sorry. Move on. Let's not talk about traffic.
Moving on. So. Yeah, so now we got Tech Bar for life. Simon, what do we got coming on, dude? I know we got an agenda. I know we got some stuff to do. What are we doing?
So this is a drinking show, so it only makes sense for us to talk about what we'll be drinking. And as always, since Cynthia's our Valentine's, ladies first. Cynthia, why don't you tell us what you'll be drinking today?
This evening I am enjoying a red blend from Alexander Valley. It's called Payoff. It is delicious. And I'm enjoying it out of this lovely stemmed glass.
Nice.
And that's what I got.
So fancy.
A bottle instead of a box this time.
Yeah, I saw that comment in there. There was somebody asking about a box. If it was a box of wine.
No.
Hey, there's some good box wines out there.
I mean, everyone's allowed to their own opinions. No, there are some decent ones, but no, not this one.
Okay.
And our good friend Ashley would agree that box wines are okay. So,
Sandy, you got some microbrew from?
No, I'm drinking Steam Whistle.
What is that?
It's what was free. It was given to me. I got a case of it, so I'll take free beer over beer I have to pay for any day.
Is it an IPA? Is it an ale?
It's a Pilsner.
It's a Pilsner. How retro! I love it.
Yeah. No, it's actually pretty good. It's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah, see, we have a bar here in the tech bar. We've had beer sommeliers here. We had Mr. Kelvin Tahalar,
That's right.
who taught us about all different types of beers. So you can't just be up here. I'm gonna drink some bubbly. You gotta let us know some of the background and all the fun stuff about the beer. But yeah. So Danny, what about you, dude? What are you imbibing this evening?
I am made myself some caipirinha. It's made with cachaça, which is Brazilian. I call it a Brazilian rum. Although fight me on that, our resident Brazilian expert at OIT. But yeah, that's what I'm having. I do have a problem though. I have a very similar pitcher for something else, and I hope I don't get mixed up as we go. I'm just saying.
Did you make that in the
What in the
bathtub
world?
today or what?
I'm sorry.
Is the bathtub made today or?
No. I left the guy, so I don't have to see. Here's the issue. My kitchen is like across the house, so I figured I'd just put it all together. I got my Spider-Man ice cup here to refill, and I got the drinks here. But yep, that's it right there. And it was really. hard
We
to
got
filter. I
Keith
think it was a
asking.
very old bottle.
Keith, if you're going to be at Threat Locker, I may have to go.
Oh my God, is Keith coming?
Keith, are you coming? Can you confirm? I mean, because if you're going, we have to do something. I mean, I feel bad. I have showed him up so many times. He was like, "You're coming to ask him?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm coming to ask you. You coming to Channel Partners?" "Yeah, I'm coming to Channel Partners." And then I don't show, so I feel bad.
I don't.
So yeah,
I've never met Keith in person either.
Oh, see,
Lots of virtual, like Sandy.
Yeah,
like Sandy. And if Tony's going, then we can have this whole family reunion thing going on. I mean, that would be freaking awesome. I don't know how you do it. I mean, you're like driving distance from Tony. Like I would be drinking with him every weekend. Like seriously.
No. So we do actually. Our families hang out. Our boys are in science class together, and so
that's so nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Super Bowl and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I love that. Did you win anything on your Super Bowl squares?
Well, I won the fact that we raised $900 to help my son get to Cooperstown this summer to play with.
That is fantastic.
So huge shout out to everybody that bought some squares. The channel people are amazing, and I was so very, very touched.
Nice. And then I am drinking. My lovely wife got me a bourbon tasting kit. She's gotten me this a couple times, different ones, and she knows one of my favorite drinkers is my Four Roses small batch, because she knows me very well. So that's what I'll be drinking today.
Nice.
That is delicious.
Got my drinks. All right, Simon. So what do we got next? We got the rules of the toast or what?
Yeah, so we do have some rules at the bar, and we typically like our guests to read the rules. So Cynthia, why don't you read the first 3 rules, and then Sandy, you can read the last 3.
All right. Rule number 1, the bartenders are always right. Number 2, no politics or religion at the bar. And number 3, if you hear these words, you drink. Namaste, unprecedented, and the new norm. Now, question: are we going to get to update our drinking words at some point?
I don't know.
New norm
I think we should.
kind of just the norm now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe. You know what? I'll put the call out right now. Between now and 2 weeks from now, send us some words. Send us what you think. Start putting them in the chat, and we'll put them up for a vote or something on the socials and see what we can get.
Regulations, cybersecurity, and endpoint visibility. These seem like great words.
What did I get?
For porting.
No, nobody wants to talk about porting ever. No, what was it? And if I don't hear about Microsoft NCE anymore, I'd be very happy. So, all right, Sandy, can you give us 4 through 6, sir?
Sports are on 24/7. What happens at the bar stays at the bar. And if the bartender is wrong, see rule number 1.
See, I want to put this out there. If we're going to consider changing the words, Simon, can I please beg you to get that image updated so it's readable by somebody? Like, We're
That request-
like almost 2 years into it. We have to
That
zoom
request
in
has been
every time.
That request has been in the queue for over 2 months.
Like I try to take my glasses off before the episodes, so like I don't have the signing and I'm sitting there. I'm like, I can't read a damn thing. So yeah, dude. Yeah.
We'll go ahead and hop on that. And then next up, we do want to start our drinking with the toast, as always. So Danny, since you're our special co-host for today, why don't you go ahead and tell us the toast that we have? Start us
All
off
right.
with the toast.
Okay. Here's to a night on the town, new faces all around, taking the time to finally unwind. Tonight, it's about to go down.
Going down for
Cheers.
real.
Cheers, everybody.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that heard that in my head too.
Right?
I
Yeah.
was given full permission in the green room that every song that popped in my head, I can just shout it out.
Oh, please. Absolutely. You know, and especially, you know, somebody with voice acting chops, we definitely want you, you know, going all out. See, so I have to do one more thing. Probably before I drink and forget. I love this so much. Before I drink and forget, I do want to raise a glass one more time. We have our OIT family in the chat that join, and despite hell or high water, no matter what's going on personally, they absolutely join every time. I was talking this week on the Hunters panel about Eric Smith, who on his wedding anniversary, he took a trip with his wife and was watching Tech Bar from the trip. Okay. And I heard it made the night more romantical. That's what I hear. So my good friend and brother Jason Slagle is in the chat. It is his birthday today. So yeah, so I want to raise a glass and say happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Jason.
birthday, Jason. We're not going to sing to him?
I mean, you can. You're welcome to.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jason Slagle, because you can't say his name without his last name. Happy birthday to
It's off the rails already.
That's not bad. That is not the worst off the rails we've encountered so far. So yeah, and I got to hang out with him this past weekend too, which I definitely appreciated, which is awesome. And what are you sharing with me? See, here's what happens. They start sharing with me on Discord and Slack and everywhere else, all these pictures. Jason wanted to share this. This is from when we did Top Golf. This is Danny and
me.
Yeah, that's you.
And my wife is very happy to be at Top Golf, as you can see.
Yeah.
Is that
And we have Carlos doing the Captain Morgan, I guess. I don't know what the deal was. Oh, look at that. Oh, we got Noe. We got Noe saying happy birthday. We got Simon. Oh, I'm like, yeah, Simon. Simon's right here. But yeah, it's gonna be a good night. All right. So we have as always a full show packed for you. We got cool stuff going on. Simon, what's up next, man?
Yeah, so at first, since you are our Valentine, we prepared some special cards for you, Cynthia, since you're our special Tech Bar Valentine. So the first one, from the last episode, we remember that one of your favorite movies is Harry Potter. So this is the first Valentine's card that we want to give you.
Yeah, we weren't going to be unprepared here. We
nervous. Wow. Everybody knows. Lord.
Yeah, it's a
choice.
Yeah. I mean, see, I would personally, I'd have no problem giving that to somebody. I mean, I'm all about the puns.
I like it. This seems like something.
Did your husband give you a card, or like what did you do for Valentine's Day?
We actually upgraded our Nespresso machine so that we could have a full carafe of coffee. That was our gift to each other.
You know what? I don't hate that at all. I love that. That's like that. You're gonna get dividends for years.
18 years in, it starts to look a little different on how you do Valentine's. We were also carding kids to baseball and The Lion King, so there was a lot going on that night.
Sandy, you seem like somebody that's given a cheesy Valentine's card or two. Do you have any off the top of your head? You've never given like a be mine with a B? Never?
No, buddy.
Okay, this is bullshit. I don't know who I'd give a card that says I love more than beer. I'm gonna call bullshit on that one. What about the chat? If you have any
Yeah, I like that
cheesy
card
ass
a little bit.
Valentine's cards, I want to hear them in the chat. I love you more than beer. That's romantic. I mean, if it was an IPA, I'd be like, whatever. But that's romantical.
Feels
What
like
about you,
a card to
Danny?
give after you do something in a drunken stupor.
Yeah.
Like you really screwed up, and then you need to make up for it.
See, I like what Cynthia did. That kind of makes sense because the card, how long does that actually last, right? You're going to be enjoying that Nespresso for a very long time. But the one thing I can remember,
He's saying a lot of words to say he didn't get a card for Brittany. That's basically what he's saying.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay, but I will say, growing up, my parents were very practical, and they were like, a $4 card from Hallmark that you're just going to throw away probably or keep for a week or two, like wasn't a good use of funds. And so I do buy cards sometimes, but not all the time.
See, like that's the thing that gets me. Like I'm sentimental, right? Like I'm all about the, LOVE, right? And so you give me a card and I'm gonna hold on to it, but like at what point, how much crap can you hold on to? Like you feel bad throwing it away, and you have kids, you get it. Like they do some drawings and whatever, but like you don't want to throw them away. They're sweet, but how many can you freaking keep? So yeah, I don't know. Let's see. We have else.
I do keep my husband sometimes before I go to conferences. He pops cards into my bag.
Oh,
cool.
And then I find them when I'm unpacking. I've kept those.
That's why you guys have been together 18 years. That's fantastic. We got L. I love you more than old people love soup. Does that make me old? Because you give me some tomato soup with some clam crackers or some oyster crackers. I'm about that life. I don't know, man.
I had some really good Thai chicken soup today, so I don't know.
Are we talking like vegetable soup? Are we talking pho? Like, what are we talking here? Because, let me see. What is Jason saying? You met with me today on your birthday. You are a rock star. I did. Oh, there you go. You didn't say happy birthday, Tony? Unacceptable, man. Unacceptable.
I think Tony.
All right, so
happy birthday.
You know what I realized? We have this whole thing where you're supposed to give, and Cynthia, you know better. I have to blame you for this because I can only blame Simon for so much. You've done this, you have to give your like 30-second pitch of Liongard and all that before we get too nice and toasty. So the rest of us are going to get off the screen. We're going to give you your 30 seconds. 1 second. There you.
Oh boy. Okay, great. So Liongard is going to give you that, I hate to say it, single pane of glass, but think about how like when you onboard and you're like, this is the time. We know everything. We know every configuration and we're going to keep everything up to date this time. But life happens. You don't get everything up to date. Your technicians don't want to be documenters. So what we're doing is we're pulling back all that configuration data on your cloud, on-prem, and network devices and giving you not just exactly what that configuration looks like, but what it looks like every single day. So now if something changes, not only do you know that it changed, but you know what that configuration looked like before, which is huge. And then you might have heard we were a little loud on LinkedIn on February 1st, all about endpoint visibility. So now we are doing the same thing for your endpoints. So now you're going to have that timeline and you're going to know what changed when something maybe went out of compliance and what exactly the problem is. So come to Liongard.com. If you're going to be at ThreatLocker, come talk to us. There's more technical people that can probably explain it better than I can. Hooray! Liongard!
Very good. I love that. So, and my favorite part of that is, whatchamacallit, Jason Slagle, I know uses it. And, and any vendor knows, and Jason's a good friend of mine, but also a partner of ours. And I'm always constantly terrified he's going to find something or he's going to complain about something because he does love to terrify vendors. And so when he says, I like something and I've never heard him complain about Liongard, that's pretty damn impressive. Yeah. So
he's
that
also
is
one
rarefied air. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Jason. You have to be. You're saying that because it's his birthday.
I'd say it anyways.
All right. So at this point, we're going to talk about hobbies, fun facts, conferences, and story time. This is our section called The More You Know About Our Guest. So I don't know what I'm doing here. Simon, what the hell am I doing here? I'm reading, but let's be honest. I don't do any of the work. I come in, I say namaste, we drink, and then I do whatever Simon says to do.
That's pretty much how it goes on. But we did add, I mean, you guys just drank, but we did add a new thing, a new rule that we need to update. So at the top of every 30 minutes, we're going to be playing, we're going to have a pit stop, a drinking pit stop. So we're going to play this video, and then you guys are going to have to drink. So... And then that means that you guys will have to drink. So whenever I play that, you guys will have to drink.
That works.
And you guys were at Ride of Boom. Was it last week or the week before that?
Last
so
week.
we have some.
How much have you drank, dude?
I actually drank a lot before this. No, I don't drink during the shows. So we have some pictures. And I don't know. You guys want to talk about it?
Aww.
That's
I'm jealous of the beanie, by the way.
Yeah. So
very
there's not a lot of swag. I'm a big dude. There's not a lot of swag I get to take home. And this wasn't even from the conference. This was sitting on the table. This was like somebody left it. So I got it, and it was chilly outside. It was like one of the 3 days of winter in Florida. And I put it on. And of course, this is after we had been drinking heavily. And be honest, Cynthia, how bad did I put it on? I mean, it was like,
yeah, it's like I couldn't see his eyes. I was like, baby, hold on, let me fix you. And so I fixed him, rough. And then we took a picture to commemorate that I fixed him, because you look good in a beanie. It's a good look.
I don't get a lot of opportunity to wear one, but I gotta say, I love that picture. I was like sending it to everybody. I'm like, damn, I'm rocking this beanie. Like this is. Like I'm ready to just start a rock band or a ska band. Is that still a thing? I don't know, but I'm in. Like now I want to go to Canada and wear a beanie. So, and I love my headwear. I can't find my Liongard cowboy hat. What was that?
You had the Canadian tan going on there. You were pretty pale in that photo.
I'm gonna send you a Liongard hat.
Yes. I don't know where my Liongard cowboy hat is. I got to find that. I do have pictures of it, though.
I'm out of those. But don't worry. There are some new fun Liongard hats coming this year.
I cannot wait. See, and that's the thing, too. Like at IT Nation, like people passing by, I commented and I said I was awesome. They were nice enough to give it to me. That's about the version of the story I'm going to say live on YouTube. So I don't want to get in trouble. But I got compliment after compliment all night long after that, wearing the hat. I know it was stolen when I got home. So,
And you didn't get lice from this random stolen beanie?
I know. I was going to bring that up.
Or did you shave your head after? Right a boom.
See, I was at the bar a good 12 or 13 hours.
Oh, look, there's your Liongard hat.
There you go. There you go. And so I think the alcohol killed the lice. And there's with Martin, our good friend Martin over at ConnectWise. And you can't tell from the hat, but it actually had LEDs on it. It was so freaking cool, man. I love that. And there were Glenn from Mighty Manatee. They were fun. So what other pictures we got? We had a good time there at Ride a Boom. We got to hang out with Connor from Finn and Josh. I don't know who this gentleman is. He looks like, do you know who he is?
Which one?
In the middle, the one between us. Who he reminds me of? Darren Kitchen from Hack 5. So
he looks
anyway, there's ZB. There's
person.
He has that familiar face.
Watching, this is
yes,
you do know who you are.
What is that? Isn't there a section on Craigslist for that? Right, like we ran into each other, and if you see this, oh, Danny.
Oh no.
Oh.
See, this is awesome.
There. Oh no.
So this is awesome because my mother-in-law watches regularly, and that is Danny's father. That is my Uncle Errol.
That's funny.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes, of course the bar is behind us. There's no question what we were doing at Ride a Boom. We were doing what we're supposed to be doing.
We were talking about cybersecurity, clearly.
Absolutely. And speaking of security is all about strategy. So we were there at yeah, you like that segue. I worked on that one.
That was good. That was smooth, Ray. I liked it.
I like how Jason has 2 pints of rum in front of him while playing chess here.
Are we sure that both are liquor, or is one of them hot sauce? Because he does like.
Oh, I can tell you absolutely they were liquor. They were absolutely liquor. So we get back to the hotel and we do and this is 3-4 in the morning, right? We get back to the hotel and Josh and Jason, that's Josh from Finn, the CTO of Finn, and they're like, oh, we're going to play chess. And they sit down playing chess. And then Jason gets up and walks away and comes back and he's got a bottle of Captain Morgan, a bottle of Jack, a bottle of Grey Goose. I'm like, I thought you were playing chess. He's like, yes. And the four of us hung out there. Yeah, it was good times though. Jason still won despite being nice and toasty. So
of course he did. Do y'all play chess?
Yeah.
I've never done it.
I did. I played chess with Josh after Jason left and won twice. So you've never played at all?
No.
Okay. We play
I play backgammon.
Maybe that's our
chess,
thing.
ever.
Maybe we do at our events, we do like a checkers or chess tournament with drinking.
I have been thinking, and maybe people can let me know in the chat about like when I just, it's the end of the night, the booth is done, we all go down to the bar. What if I just had like a stack of board games with me? Like, would people play Uno with me? Would you play categories?
Absolutely.
I think we would. 100%. I think I've got, these are my game people. All right.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that, Ray. They actually sell checker pieces that are like shot glasses. And then
that's a lot of trouble.
When you jump somebody, you gotta take the shot.
Yeah. You gotta
Simon, make that happen, sir. Wow.
Branded shot glass checkers.
I think we know what Keith and the rest of us are going to be doing on next week. We're going to be doing drunk checkers. You stole my queen.
Keith, that's a simple game. So
Dallin says, I carry a small box of travel games in my car. They're great for when you have 10 to 30 minutes waiting somewhere with a small group. Absolutely.
I almost always have a deck of either Uno or a great card game called Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza.
Agreed. I don't know what that is. Can you explain? Okay. What? Can you explain that? I can't tell if you just had a stroke or what that was.
Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. And so it's a card game. And so I would say taco, and then Danny would put down his card and say cat. And so it's taco, cat, goat, cheese, pizza, right? So you've got to keep that cadence. If I say taco and I put down a taco, then we all have to slap our hands down. And then you get the cards. And so you don't want to be left without cards. Now, as you know, okay, you're like, all right, great. It's like slapjack, right? Except that there's also a groundhog, a narwhal, and what's the other thing? Oh, and a gorilla. So if someone puts down a narwhal.
How do you keep track of this while you're drinking?
This sounds like something you were
It sounds like somebody was drinking when they invented this.
I know.
It sounds
it's so fun, though. It's so fun. So, like, if someone puts down a narwhal, then you have to, like, make your little unicorn crown or it's not a crown. Horn. Your unicorn horn. And then you slap. Or if it's a gorilla, like, you have to do and then you slap. So you have to like keep track of like what's going on. Taco, cat, goat, cheese, pizza. Dude,
wow.
Sandy, I'm bringing it. We're playing it in Orlando. We're going to have a blast.
This Orlando trip is going to
I will bring Band-Aids because
Ray,
when you're drinking and playing it, I promise you.
Ray, you got to
like,
come up now.
Now I have to. Like, if I wasn't going to do it, now I absolutely have to.
And Simon's on it. I'll bring the shot glass checkerboard.
It is so fun.
You know, and this reminds me. So, have you guys watched the show New Girl? No? Okay, it was on.
I do love Zoe Deschanel, but I've never watched it.
She's awesome. So, so like I'm watching it with my wife. We're like binging it on Netflix because there's only so many times I can make her watch Scrubs or Firefly or whatever. So we're watching, and it's actually funny, but they play a game called True American, which for the 7 years of the show, nobody knows what the hell it actually is, but it sounds exactly like Taco Bell, Nacho, Chalupa, Banana Mango.
Taco,
you just said.
cat, goat, cheese, pizza.
Ray,
I feel like we need. What was that?
Keith's calling you out in chat again about ghosting them at events. So
no, I'm gonna be there. I'm listening to this Nacho Chalupa thing, and Simon's exactly
Taco,
how I feel.
Cat,
like that look.
Goat, cheese, pizza.
I think we should ask her again.
Taco, cat, goat, cheese, pizza.
I think
Taco,
Cynthia
cat, goat,
means
if she gets it.
eat food you don't eat. Like,
So I want to know this though. I see Tony screaming in the chat, liar's dice. You must have liar's dice. Are liar's dice a thing?
They are.
Liar's poker. What is this? Where have I been in life?
Chat site he's on.
Yeah, right. That seems like a swipe left and wake up with loose hips.
This is the wrong app, Tony.
Soft, crunchy, chewy cheese. So that's
all
you know
right,
what?
I will have Taco Cat goat cheese pizza with me. We will play. It will be fun, and I will bring Band-Aids because somebody will get cut by a nail. I once bruised myself doing the gorilla.
I will bring the tech bar glasses, drinking glasses, because that sounds just pretty awesome. And speaking of Tony, I see him in the chat there. Fucking good looking guy, man. I hate this guy. I go out and I'm like,
it's ridiculous.
I am so glad I'm not dating. Like if I was dating while I was like hanging out with Tony as a friend, like I would never get a date ever.
Yeah,
Like,
what's he standing on to be above the bar? Like,
aw, Tony's taller than me, Sandy.
So Simon was there. Tony's actually standing on top of Simon in that picture.
Down on all fours and Tony's standing on his back.
All right. So whatchamacallit? So Simon, we have a game we want to do, right? Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah. So we're talking about games, and this is our Valentine special. So this is a new game that we're gonna do for this episode. Pretty much, I'm gonna bring up 3 stories about worst dates ever. Three stories, and you guys will have to guess which one will be the real story. So which one is true? There's 2 that are false, and there's 1 that is true. If you guys get it wrong, you drink. If you guys get it right, you still have to drink. So, Ray, do you want to go ahead and read the first one? It's multiple choice.
Yeah, sure, I can do that. Worst date ever. All right, we go. I'm gonna do this in my douchiest voice possible. So we went back to my place, and while we were in the room watching TV, he magically pulled out 3 chili dogs from his backpack, proceeded to eat them in my bed, balanced on his stomach, never even offered me a bite. What a douchebag. Is that what we're going with? Okay,
Yeah,
so number 2, we got, he told me he was going to surprise me with dinner and a show. You can imagine my shock when we ended up going to the club, known mostly for its over-the-top exotic shows. That doesn't seem bad. All right, and then 3, we met on Tinder. When I got to the restaurant, we decided on, I found him kissing another woman who he claims said was his date from Tinder. That seems like a TV show.
Yeah.
So are we going with like which one's the real one? Is that what we're looking here?
There's 2 that are false, and there's 1 that is real.
Okay, so Dallin's calling me out. Yeah, are you saying I'm a douche, or are you saying I lost like steam as I was going?
Okay.
All right, Cynthia, you go first. Which one do you think is the real one?
Claims said she was his date from Tinder. So listen,
You think that one?
I think anybody that has the commitment to have 3 chili dogs would never put them in their backpack, because let's just talk about that, right? Like, I love a good chili dog, and if they've like, they slide it in that little foil pouch, and if you put it in your backpack, like the chili and cheese is going to get all like hot and melted and like stuck to the foil, and like it's not going to be the same experience.
So here's my problem with this story though. You don't know if the chili dog came out like they got it from Sonic and like it was ready to go, or if he constructed the chili dog right there on the spot. Like he had a thing of chili, he had some cheese, he had the hot dog, he had the bread.
He magically pulled out 3 chili dogs. Like, it sounds like they were constructed.
He had a backpack, right? Like he put out a little table, he prepared them. It was like you know what that is?
If you care that much about, and then like how the chili wouldn't be hot, the cheese wouldn't be melted. Again, if you're committed to chili dogs, like none of this makes sense.
I don't know what kind of dates you go on. If I pull out chili dogs, they're hot. I'm just saying.
Well, right. So like, how could you? And then it would have to be in foil if it's going to be in your backpack, and then to be all messed up.
I mean, you could add a heater in the backpack. All right. So what do you think is the real one here?
I'm going C.
You're going C? All right.
What do you think,
Sandy? What do you got, man?
I'm thinking B, because C just like there's movies made about C, so that one's easy. A just
there's
movies made about it because
sounds like a homeless guy who stole something from fast food place and then was looking for a warm spot to eat. I'm gonna go with B.
You're going with B. You sound like you've been there before. Like this was you taking
these
somebody
are
out.
These are some of my good dates if I got this far.
What about you, Danny? You've had some wild shit. What do you got here, man?
Well, if you remember, C is actually how I met my wife. So that kind of works.
C is not how you met your wife. You met your wife at my wedding, sir.
Second one, Danny.
No,
so
I think I'm gonna go with Sandy. I'm pretty sure it's B. That first one is just like, so he had the chili dogs in his backpack the whole time. Like that's, I don't know.
I see A is plausible, not likely, but plausible. I could see that happening.
No.
All right.
So there's
Simon,
so disrespectful to chili dogs.
No, I'm not saying I would do it. Like, I don't want to, like, I can only imagine Michelle's like texting me on Teams right now. Like, don't you dare. Like, I'm not going to do it.
Okay,
you know
hold
I mean?
on. I will say my husband and I, when we were dating, if you're from the Houston area, you know what James Coney Island is. And we did drunkenly go through the drive-through at James Coney Island, got chili dogs and ate them in his bed. And it was awesome.
This is something after you've already got the girl that you can do and pull off.
But you can't put them in a backpack. Right. And this was like, you know, we were in a committed relationship. I'm going C. I know you're like, movies are made about that because movies are made about that because it happens.
All right, Simon.
All right.
What do we got here? What is it,
What's
man?
the answer? No.
No.
I feel vindicated. I knew that. And I bet that dude's from Florida too.
There's no blue check. She's not verified. I don't believe it.
No, and we have and so L is in the chat calling out this, which is Elise Myers, a TikTok story about a guy who had 100 tacos. Story may take the cake. In her case, a hard shell taco. Her worst first date story began with scrolling on a dating app in 2011. Okay, fast forward.
I like your face. Let's go eat some food. Apparently, that was all. No.
Oh, sorry.
That was all she needed to hear to be convinced that the date must happen. So she hopped in her car, drove 45 minutes to his house to meet him so they could go to a restaurant together. That's when things started to get unusually insane. So
she has high standards.
Is this an American thing where like you promise a random girl food and on a first date and they'd leave and drive 45 minutes to a random spot?
I'm not gonna lie. I've used worse lines and yeah, food's not the worst way to get a date.
Taco Bell.
He proceeds to order 100 hard shell tacos to the drive-through. Bigger surprise, they came through, drove up the window to pay for food. He conveniently forgot his wallet. Okay, if you're gonna forget your wallet, don't order 100 tacos. I'm just saying, like, what a dick.
Yeah, and by the way, as someone that has ordered 100 plus tacos from Taco Bell, if it's not the right Taco Bell, they are not prepared for that order, and they will cancel that order.
Oh yeah. So, I've been on that side. So wait, she actually paid. She paid for the tacos. They go back to his house.
Or his
dad
is hanging out. What? This girl drove 45 minutes? What is happening?
Wow.
All right, her date proceeds.
I'm saying she doesn't go on a lot of dates, right?
Onto the table. Yeah, I mean, this is not how I dated. Onto the table and screams, "Let's feast!" They begin eating the hard shell tacos in complete silence, other than the crunching sounds. She described it as absolute chaos. His father grabbed a taco and proceeded to eat over them while standing at the table. The moment arrived that Myers knew it was in her best interest to leave. Really? This is now? Now. Like, now.
It was a good idea to leave after the 100 taco order.
This is the point where I can't go any further.
Like,
I'm waiting for the hashtag
read
Florida
on.
Man thing here. Like,
I mean,
no.
Okay. All right.
She collected her many 90 plus. Okay, so she took her tacos.
I'd like to see his studio.
All right.
She
took the rest of
she's like, I'm going to take these back to my friends. Said, thank you for this experience. You will never hear from me again. Oh my God.
This is fantastic.
The fact that she scooped up the tacos and left.
Also, she's like, I'm taking my tacos and going home.
If you're driving 45 minutes to meet a guy you don't know, you don't go to his house. Like, you meet him in a public place, babe.
That's not a house.
But, like,
you know that's a
No
trailer.
taco left behind. This is
That
Hey,
thing was on
listen,
wheels.
I'm so proud of her for taking those tacos. Like, very
right. I mean, no. I mean, okay. Yes, the guy's an asshole. Yes, they're obviously not. There's something wrong
flags.
there. But this dude convinced somebody to pay for 100 tacos and sat there and ate with him with his dad at home.
Is he looking for a sales
Like,
job?
right? If that dude, yes.
That guy could
I mean,
sell snow to
You
Eskimos.
get it, Cynthia. We get hung up on all the time. Like, if that dude can close that, he can
I mean,
sell,
it's
bro.
Impressive. But like, how do you
Yeah.
feel like working with like psychos? Like, how do you feel about that?
I mean, it's taco the new
90s
drinking
taco,
word.
yeah.
I'll go ahead and drink to
You know it.
tacos and to a fantastic story.
That was awesome.
So
Wow.
that was
That was
fantastic. So I
awesome.
don't even know how we can like follow that. So Simon, we wanted to talk about like our worst date experiences. I don't know if that can be followed though. Sandy,
that's-
do you have a worst date? It's like following the Stones after reading that. I feel bad for even asking this, but what was your worst date, Sandy? And was it your fault?
Oh.
I don't know. Like, I'm just shocked by the taco story, so I don't even know what.
Yeah.
Like, all my dates, seem
Yeah.
pretty good compared to that. Even, I think the worst one would probably be the one where I thought I was going to dinner and ended up like she had already had her parents there. It was like our second date,
Oof.
and her mom and dad was there, and
Oh boy.
that was
Wow.
pretty much it for me. And they started talking about Jesus, so I made a joke about, you know, the church burning down if I walked in, and when her dad didn't laugh, that was a cue for me that it was like, no, this isn't going to be good. So I left, and that was it. I think that's probably the worst. That's pretty tame compared to hanging out
Yeah.
and getting 90 tacos or 10 tacos for free out of 100.
Like, Sandy,
I
are you
just-
still dating, or are you in a something
No, no.
committed?
I've been married since cell phones could only text, so I don't
yes.
even know how to do it.
That is
if I got single, if my wife ever left me, which she has every reason to, I don't think I would get married again because I wouldn't do that to someone else, and I wouldn't know how.
how long have you? So you've
Yeah.
been married for
Yeah.
15, 16, 17 years?
It'll be, what's this, 2022?
Yes, it is.
So 15 years this year.
Okay.
Wow.
And Ray,
And,
you?
and I was with her for 2 years before. So
We've been married since 2011, so 10 years this
Okay.
October.
Do you have any good date stories? Because like I'm having a hard time even remembering.
See, that's the thing, right? Like I haven't dated anybody since 2009. Like
Right?
I can't.
Yeah.
I used to DJ, so I guarantee you I had some really bad dates, but like I can't remember, and nothing. Like I just have this blindness because of the tacos. Like, but I'm with you, Sandy. If I had to date today, I'd be single. I'd be like I wouldn't know how to date at this point. And to that end, and I know Brittany, I know Danny's wife is a fucking saint. I'll put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's
Hold
raise
on,
a glass to the
he met
spouses
at your wedding.
at my wedding. Oh
Aw,
yes.
Oh, wow.
No.
No.
You put this out there, sir. First of all, let me raise a glass to the spouses that put up with this, because I'm sorry. So my wife used to be a preschool teacher and worked with other teachers and stuff. She'd been a teacher for over 10 years, and she worked with Danny's current wife, Danny's wife, Brittany. And so, well, no, his wife, I mean, his only wife, he's never been married before. So, they go to my wedding, right? And Danny and I grew up like brothers. I mean, super fucking close. So he's in my, he's one of my groomsmen and the whole thing. So he's at my wedding and with his girlfriend. Yeah, there we go. 90 tacos, yo. So
I was about to say this was a bad date for somebody. Okay, go on.
Wasn't this answer C?
Right? So yeah, I'm never gonna live that current wife shit
An
down.
old school version of answer C.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Well,
Danny, you
people
want
are
to try to
picking up
salvage
the
this at this point? That
How
you're at my
long?
wedding?
Hold
and
on, hold on.
Salvage.
How long had you been dating this girl that you took to the wedding?
About 8 months.
Okay.
Oh,
All
Yeah,
right.
what was her name?
So-
Paola? What was her name?
Yeah.
Okay.
For what it's worth, I like
How
Brittany
do
a
you
lot
know
better.
that?
So, because What do you mean? How do I know that? I've met Paola a million times.
All right, that's fair. But yeah. So yeah, we proceeded. I bought shots at. Thank you, Ray, for having an open bar. So they assumed that I bought shots,
I mean, would you
And,
expect anything less?
and it was
Seriously,
funny because my sister was there as well, talking at the table with my girlfriend at the time while I was doing shots with my wife, and then So yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, good. That was a good one, Noe. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There you go.
So yeah,
Tony.
so they met. We're gonna have Tony on in a little bit, so he will explain this. Simon, go ahead and note that for later.
I love that he has one.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
just trying to
now he's a slut for Kelly, so
like,
that's different.
I've had guys say like really offensive things to me, but like I never went on dates with them. So I'm like just trying to think through. And I definitely had some dates end badly with them like screaming at me because they thought something was going to happen, and I was like, "Yeah, no, you were not trying enough. Like this is not happening." But yeah, no, I guess I've blocked so much. Yeah, I've had some pretty offensive things said to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I actually haven't had bad dates. I've had boring dates.
Open bar. That's smooth.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like, can I get you a shot? Okay, but to be fair, the bartender was the mother of a friend of ours, a good friend of ours. So she had the bar opened early. So the bar wasn't supposed to be open, and all of my people were drinking already. So yeah, because that's how we do. We take over the bar.
Yep.
Nice.
But you know what? Actually, there is one among us who's currently dating, who is in the single pool.
That's
Let's just say-
I bet
let's just
you
say-
have some bad date stories.
Tinder is not that good of an app, or maybe I'm just not taking the right pictures. But I don't really have like crazy date stories either. I was dating a girl for like 5 years, so I recently got out of that, and then I started.
think you're illegal
So-
to date. You're too young.
Yeah.
Simon is single and ready to mingle. Like, do I need to like next time we're at a conference together? Like, maybe I'll take some pictures and like I'll
Yes,
work on your.
'cause
On
he's
your
a good-looking
profile.
guy. I mean, we need to
know,
get
he's
him out there, and
cute. And he's
you
like
know what I
old
mean?
school with his Ghostbusters shirt, which I guess isn't old school anymore because there's been so many reboots. But
Did you get the arm sleeve in the last year?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
I
it
was gonna say you didn't have that before.
about a month ago. I got it.
Yeah.
about a
what
month
is
ago.
it? What's on there?
I knew you didn't
Yeah.
have that tattoo before.
I'm a grown man.
What is
okay.
it?
On the last
This
on
is
the
what
last
happens
He's
the
trying to
month
look
ago when
tough.
he can sign for his own tattoos finally.
yeah, I finally got this. I signed for my own apartment and my own tattoo. Look, on the last episode of the Tech Bar, right? We had a towards the end. I had my posters in the back, and then they brought me up, and it was the roast of Simon, and it was so
Oh.
bad that they were roasting my room so bad that I actually moved out, and now I'm in my own place, and that's why the walls are empty. But
man.
but yeah,
Simon's the only guy that could get away with a McLovin ID and still work. Like,
Yep.
right? No, I
Aw,
love
that's
this. The
cool.
Simon's pickup line is going to be, "Hey, want some tacos?" Like,
I buy my own.
Cynthia,
100
what
tacos,
was
baby.
your worst pick line that you ever heard somebody try on you?
I won't say the worst one because it is so awful. And so deeply disturbing. Okay, so I was at so random. I was at a 311 concert with my now husband because he's a huge 311 fan. Just to go ahead and age us. In New Orleans at the University of New Orleans, and we were in the VIP section. So in the VIP section, you have access like to your own bar and clean, lovely, beautiful restrooms. And I was in my early 20s and decided to wear these very, very not comfortable shoes that I would never wear to a concert now at the age of 40. And I was like, I'm going to take a break from the concert because that's your thing. I'm more of a country girl or John Mayer. And so I went and like sat in this hallway where the bathrooms of the bar was. And this guy comes up to me and he starts talking to me. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm here with my boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, hey, you want to go with me to the bathroom? I was like, what? He goes, the stalls have doors. The stalls have doors? Like, that's impressive.
I like that that's the way to, like, yeah, I mean, if you don't know, the stalls have doors. Like, that was your concern. That's the thing you were worried about, right there.
What? What's 311?
What? Seriously? Yeah, dude.
Oh no! Like they're what, alt rock?
Yeah.
A little bit of pop rock, a little bit of reggae, a little bit of like headbanger. Yeah, they're all over the place. It's good music.
The problem is there was too many bands with 3 in it back then.
Were there?
Oh, there you go. Matt's saying Amber's his go-to for karaoke.
Yeah, and it's a great song. It's one of my favorites, but for the true 311 people, like when Amber comes on, like that's like when they go to the bathroom because they're like, that's like the main.
And actually, Three Doors Down, Kryptonites, that's my go-to for karaoke. So, yeah.
I like a little Grease. Some Summer Nights.
Oh, some Grease Lightning. Yeah.
That's so somebody can't see that you're actually with him. Like, what was the point of the door? I don't understand.
I guess because he was letting me know that because there was a door on the stall, like it was private, and like that should entice me.
The classy stall.
Oh,
Sandy,
yeah.
how did you not pick up on that?
Okay, Sandy, God bless your heart. Like, you know what he was asking for, right? Like, he wanted to go do the boom boom in the boom boom room.
In other words, it was
oh, okay.
I just don't understand what the door made the difference from. Like,
no. He really thought
you're taking your shot, whether there's a door there or not. I don't give a shit.
That's also a good.
No, and see that's my thing.
This guy really thought the door was going to make the difference.
That was the deal breaker.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I have to imagine. He looks at Cynthia and he goes, damn, I could take you back to a bathroom. And then when you show reticence, you're like, she's classy, but the door is going to close the deal.
Yep.
You look like a bathroom lady.
Yeah. I mean, it clearly didn't work. Although we did stop in like a random rest stop.
Cowboy boots to this concert? Is that why the bathroom line worked?
Oh, no, I would have been able to stand all night in my cowboy boots. I was in like something like much chunkier and higher.
Rose or Keith, my closet is not that's a 2021 conversation. We're in 2022, sir. We're not discussing my closet this year. All right. This is a new year, new tech bar. Namaste, my friends. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. It was not a good pickup line. Even if I had actually been single and available, that was not gonna work.
So Simon, I want to know what's your pickup line? Because you're seeing somebody right now, yes?
Yeah, how did you
but she's like 50,000
how'd you reel that in?
Huh?
Okay.
What? No.
Oh, so she would have no problem if you started dating right now.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you, I'm in a weird spot right now. So I'm like single, but also in a relationship because she lives like in a whole nother country.
So you're in a long distance relationship?
Pretty much, but yeah, that's what makes it kind of complicated because I'm still seeing people here. But then when she comes, she's like my girlfriend. But
Simon, hold on. Does she know that you're seeing people here?
Is it?
Oh, did you see that face? Did you see that face?
I'm sure she knows. I tell her I'm going out. I don't. She doesn't.
You tell her you're going out. She thinks you're hanging with your boys.
Oh, Simon.
No, but it's a weird situation. But here,
I think you're making it weird.
Okay, wait a second. Where is she? Like, where is she now?
She's in Colombia because I'm from Colombia. So she came and then we met.
So is this one of those she's promised you things or what?
Look at Elle looking out for you. She's like, Simon, you're being recorded. You're on YouTube, bro. Like, be careful.
Is your girlfriend
This
watching
is one of those arranged marriages things, right?
Thankfully, she only speaks Spanish, so she won't understand this. But no. She is not an arranged marriage. I don't know. We're just friends. Like when she comes, she's my girlfriend.
We're
and then when she
just
doesn't,
We're just friends.
we're friends. We're long distance friends.
Why did you say arranged marriage? Like, is this like someone your family expects you to marry?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, this shit's getting worse and worse and worse.
Offer her like 4 goats for like
I feel like this
Jeez,
was a
get
trade
married.
to get a green card or something.
All right. I'm gonna
All
take
right.
I'm gonna take a call from Clay. We'll let Simon off the hook here because
Woo!
he's choking.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Yikes.
But ladies out there, you know, Simon's a good looking guy. Actually, I'll put on Simon, but I'm gonna mute him so he can't say shit say shit right now. So ladies, if you're out there, if you're the ages of 19 to 71 and you're looking for a young leprechaun to take you out for tacos and maybe find a bathroom with a door, hit us up, info@thetechbar.com, and we'll hook you up on a date with Simon, with Simone. I'm sorry, Simone. He wants to be called Simone. So
Doesn't that have to have like the little
Swipe
thingy
right.
above the
So-
O?
My name is
looks
like
the
that.
assisted living center special. Like,
I kind of want to go back to this. a little
I mean,
bit.
it's Florida.
How do you actually
There's
meet her?
plenty in Florida.
Like, how do
So
you
am I gonna
meet her?
become Florida, man?
I don't.
if you need help getting your teeth back in, Simon's your man.
Oh my gosh! All right,
Wow.
Simon, you have stories here. We have a. Let's get back on schedule.
Yeah, so we do have more worst date stories.
Simon's like,
and-
I have an agenda, you people.
I absolutely
Yeah.
get it now, Ray. I absolutely get it.
See, you used to see from the sidelines. You see shit get derailed, and now like on the show, you see what happens. Yeah. So
Okay.
go ahead, Simon.
So we do
what do we
have
got here, dude?
we have more stories to tell, and give me 1 second.
I went to an art museum with a guy. He laughed like a child every time he saw a piece of art with nudity. Okay, first of all, who wouldn't, right?
That's easy. That's
Like,
not even fair.
yeah,
That's not even
shit.
funny.
I maybe went on that date.
Yeah.
He even applauded for a statue of a nude woman.
Hold on. Am I guessing the worst date or am I guessing like
Yeah.
scenes from Ray's life?
Right? I mean, seriously, like,
A and B.
dude,
like,
to this day, if you say
that's
boobies, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna
I
giggle.
mean,
Like, you know?
Listen, yeah. Okay, go on.
Come on. Okay, Cynthia, you've been
Oh, I'm
married
going
like
with
45
Steve
years
for
already.
No.
Are men not just
one of my
adult
husband's-
child?
One of my husband's favorite lines is to be like, "That's tits," because like,
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like,
I
you know what I
know.
mean? Like, I'm gonna be 90 and I'm gonna look at my wife and be like, boobies. Like, come on, dude. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. So halfway through the date, he pulled out his phone. I didn't read ahead, thank God. He pulled out his phone and started comparing me to Instagram models. Ooh. Ooh, I could see a Miami
That's a
dude doing
compliment.
this shit. No, it's not a compliment, Danny. That's
he
not, girls.
showed up in full anime cosplay, sword in hand, to show his personality. And when the manager of the steakhouse told him he wasn't allowed to have weapons in the store, he started banging on the table and screaming. See, absolutely happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, happened at Comic-Con, every single one, like guaranteed has happened.
A and B is
All
like
right,
Monday,
Cynthia, A, B, or C, which one is true of these?
See,
C for sure.
yeah.
Sandy, are you as certain
C.
this is C is the one?
It has to be C because A and B happens all the time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, these are all believable here. Danny, are you going to go with the crowd, or what are you saying, dude? Danny never goes with the crowd, by the way, ever.
I'll go with B.
I'm gonna go with B too, because B seems plausible to me. Like I could see it. C is
See,
not
I
even
went with
weird.
plausible last time, and it went
I mean,
not in
shit.
my-
Come on. Like, I'm ready to party right now. You
Ray,
know,
Ray might have been C. Look at that.
I might have been C right here. Like, I got my lightsaber behind me. I mean, whatever. All right.
Whenever
so,
Tony gets
Simon,
on here, he can show us his caveman club because he's 1000% a caveman.
Oh, guaranteed. Tim says D, all of the above.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
All right.
That's funny.
Good call, Tim.
I'm with Tim.
Yeah. All right. And Dallin says A just to be contrarian. Simon, which one is it, man? Ha! A, Dallin's right. That's what, like,
Not really that bad of a date. Like,
it's not bad.
I love that Twitter handle.
Could you be fucking not? Could you fucking not? Like, I'm sorry. Like, okay, so in Miami, you know, I mean, before the Rona, we used to like cruise a lot. Like, I've probably been on, I don't know, 30, 40 cruises in my life. And, or like you go to the airport and you have the duty free shop. And I'm sorry,
Yeah, you said
I'm 42.
I know.
Exactly. I see duty like, duty. Like, come on. And I don't even have to be drinking for that. I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
yeah, the applauding is what gets me. Absolutely. Speaking of anime, we have we have royalty among us. We have professional. Cynthia, I hear you've done voiceover work for animes. And here's the thing. I asked Simon to ask you which ones, and as soon as he came back and he said it, Juan was like, "Oh, I know that one. I know what that was." So it's not even like some obscure shit. Like, you want to give us some background on that?
Yeah, so I was doing some musical theater in Houston at some like regional theaters there, and got in contact with some people that were doing voiceover work for is Japanese animation that they needed American voices on because they were dubbing it over in English. And I had some minor parts, but it was super, super fun. And I have an IMDb page.
That's
Wow.
cool.
Which is like random.
That's fucking dope.
Which includes like some of what I did there. So yeah, I think Full Metal Panic or Super Gals were some of the bigger ones that I was a part of. But I don't know. You can tell me, Ray, like you said your person knew one of them.
Oh, Juan knew what it was. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I'm not an anime
Cynthia
guy.
Schreiner. It's under my maiden name. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I was Googling that right now. I was
Cynthia Feaster. So F is in Frank
Feaster?
and then Easter like the holiday. That is my maiden name.
Okay. Where's that last name from? I've never heard that.
So I believe it is like Swiss or English.
Oh, and your middle name is Anne, as
Yes.
I've just learned.
Cynthia
Oh.
Ann Feaster.
Yeah.
There I am.
Hey, that's cool.
Anne Feaster, known for Full Metal Panic in 2002, Love Alternative in 2012. You've done a lot of shit.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Gangsta Bitch Skinny.
I
Damn.
was Gangsta Bitch Skinny.
I love this.
So the funny thing was that like I would, and again, it was small parts. Like I was nothing huge. Like I said, I think Full Metal Panic or Super Gals, I had like decent mid-sized parts. But I always got like cast as these like really mean girls because apparently like when I get in the booth, I find my gangster bitch skinny.
This is fantastic. Okay, so it wasn't like you did a little bit. You did a good amount of work.
Yeah, and I don't know if everything I did is on there. That's just like what is on IMDb. But
You're
anyway,
gonna
like
change your Zoom name to Gangster Bitch Skinny now. You know that.
Gangster
Right, seriously. Like I almost want to get you a do-rag. I want to get you some
hold on. We just had our big pirate weekend in Tampa. So I have me in a do-rag. Hold on. Let me show you a picture.
What's it called?
That's awesome.
Look
Yeah,
like
send it to
exhibition.
Simon. He'll put it up on the screen.
All right,
He,
will do.
Yeah,
Gasparilla,
I took
right?
Michelle for a
Gasparilla.
surprise.
Gasparilla, that's right. Good job,
Yeah.
Danny.
Yeah, I gotta learn. That's gonna be my new neck of the woods.
Are you
next
moving
year.
to Tampa?
Parish,
Tampa-ish.
Tampa-ish parish. So that's
That's
like
cool.
He's he said he wants to be
Yeah.
closer to Tony. I heard if you say Tony 3 times, he pops up like the boogeyman. So if you go Tony, Tony, boom.
Tony.
Oh shit.
There you go. Look at that face.
There he is.
What an entrance face, Tony. That was solid.
amazing.
Now, if you want to talk about Valentines and crushes.
Oh, you're muted, dude. Can't
Totally
hear you.
can't hear you.
Muted.
Which is fine.
No, I said
Hold
I
on,
was
hold
actually
on.
I was
Hold on.
actually on the toilet.
Hold on. Stop. I'm gonna do it. So I was like, so I was like jiu-jitsuing and it was really great. And
No, wait. He does it. He
my
gets it
beautiful,
in the
perfect
mic.
white teeth, and I was like, "What's up, bitches?"
He was like,
I'm talking about
I was rolling
clout.
around with the
I'm gonna
men,
drink some
and
tequila. I'm gonna drink some tequila and just like be all like,
First off, after being at the bar with Ray, he's like, "Hey, you want a drink?" And he gives me a glass of tequila, and it wasn't a glass of tequila; it was all of tequila. It was all of it. And I looked at him, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
I'm just saying, Tony, Jason, and myself at a bar together, that is dangerous. That is about as dangerous as you could get.
Yeah, at
He was
first I
giving out
felt-
shots of tequila, and I was chasing it with my tequila. That's not fair. I just want everyone to put that in perspective. I'm doing it.
You didn't say no, though.
I did not.
Oh man, and Alex held his own there. Alex Farling held his own. So it was pretty freaking awesome.
You guys are amazing. Hello, everyone. Sandy.
Hey, buddy.
You're going to be here this weekend.
Yeah, I'm barring a positive COVID test. I will be in Orlando by 9:30 your time.
We're Florida. We don't care about that. Come on.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
So Tony, you're going to Zero Trust World too?
Special exemption because I'm going to Florida.
Yeah, it's not coming to Florida that's an issue. I just want everyone to understand, like, anytime you go somewhere, one of two things happens. If you go somewhere and you have a jacket on and they go, oh, it's not that cold. I go, oh, from Florida. They go, oh, yeah, we understand. And the second thing is talking about COVID, blah, 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 and you arrive somewhere and you go, blah, 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 I'm from Florida. And people naturally do this. Naturally get away from you.
They do. Like we have that something. Like we're more contagious than Corona, but we are Florida crime.
I just realized that. I still have the photo that was shared on our group call like 2 years ago of when you snuck the applesauce on a Zoom call.
Oh gosh, yes. No. That wasn't a Zoom call. No. That was, we did Techcation. So it was Liongard's first virtual event. Like 1,000 people registered for it and something is going on. And I think that like maybe I'm not on screen or no one's paying attention to me because I am like on all day, right? And I'm like over there with my Go-Go Squeeze applesauce. Like, yes. Do you have the picture, Sandy?
I do. I'll have to send it to Ray.
Send it to me, dude.
Yeah.
So I have a picture. I have this. I have Alex at Right of Boom.
Oh, Alex Farling. Oh, bless his heart.
That is the best. But the text that goes along with that, like, someone broke Alex. Like that's someone broke Alex, and that was at like 3 a.m. Just
this pic was sent over. Yes, it was Jason saying I broke Alex, and it was at 2 a.m. It was, and Alex's big like look at him. He says he was comfy, and Alex's big like happy like his moment of pride the next day when we were talking about like drinking and all that. He's like, well, at least I didn't fall asleep. Like, I mean. You know, yeah, it was blaming Slagle. Don't blame Slagle, dude. It's yeah.
Oh, can we redo the song? Like instead of blame Canada, like blame Slagle, blame Slagle.
Wait a second, there's a blame Canada song?
Yeah. South Park.
What? Yeah.
Blame Canada. Blame Canada. Really? You don't know this?
You know South Park?
Look at him right now typing in. I've got to report this.
I don't even know South Park. It's like, I think it's from the movie.
Canada's bound.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Times have changed. Our kids are getting worse. They won't obey their parents. They just want to fart and curse. Should we blame the kids? Should we blame Canada? There you go. Absolutely. We get banned regularly on YouTube, so I'm being careful.
Cynthia, so
I'm not
share it with everybody.
What, hun?
I said Simon's still on the call. I sent him in an email that fit the photo of Cynthia.
All right, and I'm sending him me in a do-rag as gangster.
Tony, what's the deal with your knee?
I rolled with the white belt.
Yeah, it didn't
tore
go
my
in
MCL.
Is it torn?
It's torn. It's bad.
So
I find that convenient that this happened the day before I come down. Like
I literally whispered in his ear, "Tear my MCL, tear that bitch right now." Sandy's coming in town. Okay, just so you guys understand, Sandy doesn't look like the monster that he is, but if Sandy and I stand next to each other, you won't even see me. Like I will be, I'm a crumb in his loaf of presence. I just want everyone to understand he's a monster. Oh, and by the way, he also does Brazilian jiu-jitsu. And he's like, "Hey, Tony, I can't wait to roll with you." And now we rewind like Quentin Tarantino and me whispering in that guy, rip my MCL. Just rip it off right now, please.
That's not
So what's a better line? I can't wait to roll with you, or the bathroom has a door. Like,
Oh, definitely I'd rather roll with you.
Oh my gosh. That reminds me, guys, you were talking about the dates, the worst dates. My worst date ever. I was at this concert and I went up to this chick and she was cute. And I said, hey, you know, the bathroom has doors on it. And she had this like attitude. I think it was like a 311 concert. Too soon. Too soon.
This guy was definitely very Louisiana. He was not you, Tony. Not you.
Oh, and for the record, so
if it was Tony, there wouldn't need to be doors.
Yeah,
exactly. I would have.
He's just be like, hey,
let's do this.
He's like, hey.
So we're at this house party. This is a true story. This wasn't that long ago. We're at this house party. Cynthia and I were at this house party, and there was
my house.
No, I'm not gonna, you will know the story in just a moment. We're at a house party, and this female was approaching me very aggressively, and Cynthia was Johnny on the spot. She comes in like, "Hey, what's going on?" She comes right in between, and eventually her husband comes over. Cynthia's husband comes over, like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "It's cool, it's cool." Like, I think I got myself, but that was I was like, "Bravo for the team, good job."
Oh yeah, I was there. Yeah. And then I came back later too, and I was like, hey.
"Oh, you did? It was no." I actually felt I was like, "This is I feel protected right now."
You should.
It was an aggressive.
And also, your wife Kelly is my girl. Kelly's my girl.
She's not bad.
She's great.
So,
yeah, Kelly is. I don't know how she puts up with you, dude. There's
my gangster bitch skinny.
Volumes of drugs.
It's the Snoop Dogg
skinny.
No. So okay, so for people that don't know, in Tampa there is a pirate festival. There's multiple festivals that have to do with the pirate stuff, but this was the children's festival for Gasparilla. Actually, my husband and I were walking towards Tony. We went and met him there, but so that was my pirate look. Or my gangsta bitch skinny, as right.
See, like, and here's the thing now. Like, now I just like the next time we're at a conference, I just want to yell out, "Gangsta bitch skinny!" and see like.
Yeah, she's gonna answer.
I'll answer for sure. I mean, listen, it's a role I played. It's a role I played.
Oh, dude. Yeah, where was Kelly? Actually, that's a good question. Well, somebody's got to take care of the boys.
Someone's got to take care of those kids.
Yeah, I mean,
I keep telling her to just come to the conference with me.
Or
yes. Oh my gosh, yes.
Sony she can handle, and she's like, just go, please.
Right. She's like,
that's what Michelle does.
She's like, thank God he's leaving.
I try to convince Michelle to go to conferences with me, and she's like, nope, no, I know what you do there. I'm not interested. No, thank you. Go do you. Like,
to answer Keith's question, you don't start winning until you get to be a black belt. You spend blue and purple just getting beat up by the black belts.
You spend blue and purple getting blue and purple? Is that basically?
I like that.
Yeah. It's not until you get to the top when you can start and then you know not to fight at all, and then you just walk away.
The irony, right? The irony. In all seriousness, they do say that you don't lose in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You're just constantly learning. And I like to promote the fact that I'm learning all the time. Like, it's all I do is learn. All I do.
Yeah. Learning how to not need surgery for your hobbies.
Learning that goes involved into that.
If I believe that I've kind of I should trademark that. Hey, listen, just see like for new roles when you're tapping out. Hey. Before you roll, hey, if I poop or pee, that's a non-verbal tap. Are we clear with that? Are we good?
Okay. If you see anything come out, that's
if you see or feel a large pop or crack, and just pause, and it's either we're good or 911. It's going to be one of those two things, and then continue.
So you're saying if shit gets squishy, that counts as a tap out? Is that where we're going with?
I was in a match one time where a guy popped my elbow out of the socket in the key lock, but we just kept going and he didn't stop. And he let go of the submission right away because he thought like he broke my arm. And then I got up and grabbed hold of him with the one good one.
And you club him with the other hand.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the ref is like wondering what's going on. Like, why is this one armed guy got up and what's happening here?
Oh man. It trips over your other arm. Like, hey, does he need this? That's
So Tony, what's up with
Ooh.
the MCL, man? So what are you gonna do? Surgery? What's the
it's
deal?
a substantial tear. It's my first ever, true knee injury. So as I have promoted many times in this show and publicly, I have the legs of a 7-year-old Vietnamese girl. So there's nothing really, substantial holding it all together. And it finally ripped, and I'm getting older, and I'll heal just like everyone else. And I heal very fast, which is nice. But it was terrifying. Like, it was just one of those scenarios. If you guys remember, I'm going back here, Dance with Wolves. Do you remember when the kid tries to steal his horse and he falls off and he goes, "My arm, it's not working." And that was my leg. I'm like, it's not working. Why isn't my leg straightening out? And it was a moment where he had 2 EMTs come in the class. They were in the class. They came up to me and I skip every workout day. But he just says, he goes, "Well, looks like your MCL's done." And I said, "You don't know that?" And he goes, "We know that, Tony. We know." So,
We know.
Yeah, I go to get the MRI.
That's
and they're
crazy.
like, "Well, looks like your MCL's done." I was like, "Oh, what are the odds?" So you guys are amazing. How's everyone on this call? I mean, I've been listening this entire time, and the comments are awesome. And I didn't understand Simon's part about him moving out, and there was like a bare room.
He's a big boy now. He lives by himself.
I'm a grown man.
Oh,
I got roasted so bad.
No, whoa, don't get crazy. Don't get crazy. Nobody said man.
You look like you live
I'm a
in
grown
somebody
big
else's
boy.
You're
parents'
not a
basement.
grown man, Simon.
I'm a
Right?
grown
You
big
heard,
boy.
you need to move out by
He
yourself.
moved out of his
You didn't
parents'
think you have to
basement
get
into
furniture.
somebody else's basement.
If you notice, his walls aren't pink anymore. Like,
I have white walls. I
He
still
still
have
has
my
the
You've
Sailor
been
Moon
there.
poster in the back. Though.
Furniture.
I still have the Dragon
Right?
Ball Z poster.
That is
Should we
awesome.
all just like send Simon like our random art that like we don't have space for maybe in our houses right now?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Hey.
But he's
How
in
do
the
you feel like
dating
about
age.
poker dogs?
Why don't we send him all like an empty wine bottle or something, so he has like decorations?
What is stuff in the wall?
Oh, he
Did
could
those
make one of
things to
those
keep
wine
the door
trees.
closed behind you, Simon?
Oh
Like
yeah.
this,
Or you
right
can get those little lights that you put inside the bottle. Like, I have that
Fairy
shit in my
lights,
yard.
little fairy lights, yeah.
Yes.
Look.
Yeah.
I mean, I need to work on my background. I literally just moved like a week
It
ago.
seems like you have shit stuff
All right.
in the wall there to keep the door from opening from
This one?
the inside. Yeah.
I'm in a not safe neighborhood. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no! Oh God, I got really worried there for a second. My mama bear kicked in. I was like,
What?
"What?
Were you kicked out?
Ray,
Which was it?
Ray."
I wouldn't let that happen. I wouldn't let that. No, because he has equipment from the
Still, he's
office. I don't want him
live
like
streaming
getting
from
it
a
stolen.
hostel.
Like, yeah.
He's got-
Simon, listen, I have a very special set of skills. I will find you.
No, but this is a stand where I have stuff, but there's no stuff on it. So I haven't like.
All right, Simon,
Hold on.
let-
I'd like to break that
This is
down.
stand for
I have
stuff, and
stuff,
don't have
but I
any
have
stuff.
no stuff.
No.
on it.
It's so stuff is supposed to go on it, but I don't have any stuff on it yet, right? So I
So,
flipped
okay,
it
let-
because it was empty.
let me help you, Simon. As somebody who was in my 20s, also lived by himself, and made many a bad decision, and had a mattress on the floor, which is the best fucking sleep I've had forever.
It is.
But as
I agree.
somebody, but girls don't like that when you're dating, or guys, or whatever you're dating. I don't care. Let me do you a favor, bro. Ask Melly to come over. Melly is Noe's girlfriend, or another woman that you trust with good fashion sense, and let them decorate your fucking house. I'm telling you, don't try to do it yourself, bro.
That is
It's going to be
excellent
bad.
I concur.
So for the record, when Kelly and I first met, she's like, and we've been dating for like literally months, and she goes, "So, where's your bed?" I said, "What do you mean?" She goes, "You have 2 rooms, and one room doesn't have a bed, another one has a bed up on the wall." And I said, I haven't really set it up since I moved in. And she goes, "Where do you sleep?" I'm like,
Right there.
Just
Yeah.
in true
Wherever
guy
I
format.
pass out.
Look
Yes.
at Cynthia, the disapproval and
Yeah.
absolute shock.
I can feel the heat.
my
I'm not
out there.
shocked, Tony. I know you. Like,
It
I'm
was
not
horrible.
shocked at
It was
all.
horrible.
Because also, like, you sleep like what, like 3 hours a night? Like, you're
I
not
used to.
like
I
you're
used to.
not
Now I'm-
super.
Kelly got me into
No, now
enjoying,
you just fall asleep all the time because Kelly got you a bed. Kelly got you a bed, and now you sleep all the time.
For the record, beds are amazing.
Yeah.
I just want to point that out.
Fun fact.
Maybe that's why you're getting 3 hours.
Oh my god. He's like, yeah. Sleep.
Danny, stop with your logic.
Logic. Listen, as good of an idea as it sounds, Simon, don't take a bunch of pizza boxes and make furniture out of them. That's a bad idea.
Or 100.
It works.
There goes my plans for the weekend.
And inflatable furniture is a no. I'm just telling you now.
No, I'm doing good. I have my desk with like my work stuff, and then I have a bed. I actually have like a frame and stuff. So
doesn't have a mattress.
Do you have sheets? Do you have sheets on your bed right now?
We're not there so far. We're not there so far.
So
I'm gonna get you a fucking gift card to like Bed Bath and Beyond, dude.
Just like a comforter? No.
Seems like a cry
just
for a
send
pay
him the
raise
sheets
here or
because he'll.
something.
Yes.
He'll spend
You're
it on
right.
Something else. Just send him the sheets.
He won't. Yeah, he'll get a Keurig, and he doesn't even drink coffee. I got you.
He doesn't have the power to pay to get a Keurig going, Cynthia.
Danny, Brittany has good taste. Can we send Brittany out? Like, I'll give my credit card. Brittany goes out and just gets whatever she needs for his apartment. Can we do that?
Extension cord from the neighbor's place coming under his door, and he's stealing Wi-Fi for this call. So, like,
and I'm saying this because Danny's house was also before Danny met Brittany. Danny's house was also like looked exactly like Simon's place, but Danny was in his 30s and it still looked bad.
Whoa,
Tony, we're gonna get a Charlie sign.
Yeah.
It's your crush.
What's
going on?
You guys
Everyone
don't
say hi to
realize how tall he is.
Charlie.
How's everybody doing?
What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? Welcome to the bar.
I appreciate it. I'm kind of light on booze.
Yeah.
We're gonna be locked in no time.
Somebody else has been drinking.
Well, they told me to.
Oh.
It works.
It didn't work.
All of a sudden.
Y'all said namaste. I drank. Like, it was not my fault.
Oh, so now you have to drink. You just said it.
I know. All right.
Good to see everybody.
Good to see you, Charlie. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
by the way, Charlie, this is the new norm.
It's time for a pit stop.
Poisoning, dude. Jesus. Oh, Tony's so happy about that.
Tomorrow. You know I'm scheduled to do
that was awesome. Simon, going back to that, all you really need, and let's just be honest, all you need is just
love.
a lava lamp.
All you need
a lava lamp.
A waterbed, Tony? Tony's going to say waterbed. Watch this.
A beanbag chair. You got to get a beanbag chair, a big one.
I actually wanted to get a beanbag for my room. I'm not going to lie.
Of course you did. You know why? Because you're a 24-year-old boy. That's why you wanted a beanbag chair.
I was going to get like a Supreme rug, a beanbag.
Nothing says come back and take your clothes off than a beanbag.
Like, I think the biggest I've done.
Next thing Simon's going to be asking her to buy him 100 tacos. Like,
right? I was thinking the same thing.
Simon was like, "This actually was my story. I want to see how bad they think it was."
Right?
Like,
you guys,
I think all of these were Simon feeling out what he could and couldn't do on a date. Like, these were ideas.
This is the Valentine's episode where you guys are teaching me how to get a date and how to like become a man.
Hold on. No, there's nothing wrong with an oil diffuser.
Girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend. You don't need a date.
No, he has a friend that's a girlfriend, but he's engaged because they're going to get married.
The paperwork to get her over here.
Right?
Oh,
that's called a visa, dude. Are you doing like an IB? What is it? An IB1, IB9, UNITY? I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's a long distance relationship that we're both.
Oh, okay. Alan's asking the real questions.
Are we gonna go back
Alan's asking the real questions. Simon, do you have doors on your bathroom?
Yeah, there's a door. That's
that's what you see.
Black lights.
There's a door.
Date.
It's in between
the
other place he shares the bathroom with.
Right?
So I don't know if Tony, Ray, or Sandy, you guys could relate to this, but I've moved like 2 times in my life, and the first thing I always set up before unpacking or anything, I always schedule like Wi-Fi, but I'm old, so before then it was cable. So I would set up the cable and I set up the TV, and then shit would just be in the box for like months before I actually unpacked.
Dude, I got stuff in boxes now, and I've lived here since 2007. Like,
So,
like-
I am unboxing right now. This is literally right next to me. You can't see. These are negatives. Like, I mean,
Oh, from your
thousands and
grandma.
thousands.
oh, I want to see the picture, Tony. I want to see the ugly baby picture. Come on, dude.
Oh, okay.
Where's the
So
bag of
I'm
teeth
staring
that goes
on-
to those there, Hannibal?
Here's me. Hold on.
Jesus.
I've got so I imported
A
just
nice
over-
Chianti and some fava beans. Yeah.
over
Right?
200,000
I'm waiting for us to
digital
show him
photos.
his bag of hair that he keeps too. Like what?
What?
The fuck? Who
My
keeps
precious.
like that anymore?
Wait, can you guys see? Can you see that screen? I don't know. That's my.
No.
That's
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got you. Hold on.
so that's me at 18. I want to point out that
Wow.
I'm wearing a pink shirt.
Wow.
A pink shirt with a
Screenshot.
green suede. I hate you. With a green.
The hair is the
suede jacket.
same.
That hair hasn't moved in 30 years.
my god.
Could you even comb that? Like
That is amazing. He's going down 60 miles an hour on the bike, and the hair doesn't move. It's
the
just
helmet. There's less likelihood of the hair cracking than the helmet.
You literally look like an extra in Narcos.
There's enough gel in that to stop a bullet.
It's literally it's wind tunnel tested. Wait, hold on. So I'm pulling up all these pictures. These are all from. Can you guys see? Can you see that? That's me.
what the fuck?
I have
Screenshot.
Holy shit!
Tony's first
1,000% seen you make that face before.
Oh,
That is
shit.
fantastic.
Whatever. I thought you guys would like that because I mean these have
Oh.
just come up and I'm like
And
I
I've-
can't.
I've definitely seen Hayden make that face. Maybe not.
That's
Kel,
the thing
but
is I see
Hayden,
that
for
Kelly
sure.
saw that and she goes, "You have to
I am
absolutely
Keith,
mandatory,
yes.
show that to your kids because you always say stop making that face." I'm like, yeah, you have a good point there. Actually, my hypocrisy is boundless. So,
I mean, in that picture, all I think is that Tony had the need for speed. I'm just, I get it.
so
I just keep thinking he smiles so that the bugs go around him while he's get fucking blinded by those teeth.
So
That's
the point of
fantastic.
the story is that, for going back to Danny's point, is that I'm literally unboxing. I have binders and binders and binders of things that I've never unboxed, and those are actually from boxes of my grandparents when I helped them move and then pass. And I said, one day I'm just going to scan all these pictures and pass them to the family. And these memories are priceless. So I am not deserving of these treasures, and I need to share them as soon as possible. And so I've been sending them to my family. And the one thing that I noticed is that I was an offensively unattractive teenager. And I mean, offensively. Those are pictures that I will not share publicly. Cynthia, you have heard. Ray, you have heard. I will show you a picture privately, and you cannot unsee them. It's horrible. It's horrible.
So okay, but we're getting requests right now though. So Tony, Ashley Cooper, and I can't tell if this is the AI Ashley Cooper or the real Ashley Cooper.
Oh.
She's asking for blue steel.
There
I
you
mean,
go. See, Zoolander is in the house.
Do it! I
How
made
did
me
they
cry
get
laughing.
the people inside the building?
Oh.
You can't do it from the left.
Didn't we do like everybody on the screen do blue steel at on one
Everyone did it.
episode? Didn't we do that?
Everyone did it.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I feel like mine was not
I miss you
cool.
guys.
It's not
I really
okay.
do miss you guys.
You
Okay,
miss
so
me?
going back. So
You
Sandy's
miss
going
me,
to be here.
Tony?
I miss you. I see you every weekend, and that's something I've been keeping undercover until you tell everyone. Our families hang out together.
Oh, it's so great. Why not? It's fine.
It is awesome.
It's great.
And so
I like
so,
that
okay,
she admits to it, but you don't.
Oh, you are ashamed of me?
Oh,
oh, my secret.
Wow.
oh.
Plus Cynthia and my wife are like this, and I'm just like, you'd be like all friends, and then I'm like, I got to remind her, I come with a package. You can't stop talking to me because you met her, and you know.
Tony, that's gangsta bitch skinny, bro. Like,
I know.
Listen, I didn't know it was
Cody,
I don't know if you
movie.
checked
I
out my
didn't know.
IMDb, but I'm pretty tough.
I mean, she's legit, bro. She's got an IMDb
Yeah.
like.
It's kind of a big
Hey,
deal.
You need to check out my.
Is that
OnlyFans.
Tony with the dog? Oh no, that's Channing Tatum. Never mind. Is it-
Tony.
Okay, I'm gonna put a link to my OnlyFans page, and
Is that where we find the
Yeah.
team photos? Or no?
Tony's
Yeah.
OnlyFans page is the one where he pays you.
shh. Doesn't matter.
It's
Still got
just
one.
it's just pictures of his torn MCL. That's it.
It's,
All right, Simon, get us back on track, dude. We
Land
have
the
stuff
plane,
here.
Simon.
What's no Tyler, no duck meat. Get the fuck off my show. Anyway, so Simon, what do we got coming up, dude? What's going on?
Yeah, so we have another game that we'd like to play here.
Ooh.
Since Cynthia was featured, has an IMDb page, and has been featured in movies and anime and stuff. We want to play a game that's called Rate That Rom-Com. So we're gonna show
Ooh.
top 3 just
Ooh.
movie trailers of all time. You guys will have to guess which one has the highest score on Rotten Tomatoes. And if you get it wrong, you drink. If you don't,
Is Groundhog Day a romantic movie though?
Yeah, he has to get it right at the end.
I mean, I don't know
Being
if it's
natural
romantic.
and not
Doesn't he
scripted.
spend every day trying to sleep with her?
Yeah, but doesn't he
Like,
finally
isn't that-
get it right?
Isn't
And,
that
like,
every
he's
movie
not-
of-
Well, that's
Ever?
true.
I mean,
He
yeah.
has achieved the Thomas Edison. Hey, I know 10,000 other ways how to not get laid.
Right.
I'm inverting the.
Oh, he's got the
Um,
Joker up here with Julia Stiles.
so which one do you guys think has the lowest score out of these 3?
Ooh,
The Wedding Singer.
Oh, Wedding
The
Singer.
Wedding Singer.
It has to be.
man, but it has a DeLorean in it.
So
I'm thinking 10 Things is the highest.
wait,
Yeah,
hold
I
on,
think
Danny.
so.
On your perfect date, does that involve a DeLorean on your most romantic date?
Why wouldn't it?
Because it uses trash. Like,
Well, to be fair, if you really want to go into the science of it, the trash was used to power
don't.
the flux capacitor to time travel. It was
So
still running
basically
on
it's green?
gas.
It's green.
No,
No, it's not green.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
I mean, what happens is when you have 90 leftover tacos. No, all right. So
Oh, that's what they use for the DeLorean.
That's where you
Now
put
I
'em.
Get it.
Put
That's how he got
Yeah.
married.
Okay.
And the one thing you
Okay.
don't do is if you have 3 chili dogs in your backpack, you don't put them in there. You eat them, but you have to make sure not to offer them. Very
Thank
important.
you. He's with me. Like, how long did he
I
have
mean,
the sweet dogs
But
in there?
both of them
Who
cannot
among us
feed to
hasn't taken a chili
gremlin
dog on a
after
date?
midnight.
I was shouting. I was in the background and I was shouting. I'm like, I've always had spare food. Chili dog is not unheard of. And like, if I had it and I was hungry and maybe the date wasn't going well, I'd just eat it and be like,
Yes,
"Yeah, just
Dan
look at it
Van.
and
I mean,
Awesome.
I got a
Yes,
nachos
Jason
right
Segel.
here. I mean,
So what are we supposed to do, Simon?
all right.
You guys have to say, okay, you guys said that the lowest score, that we all agree that it was the Wedding Singer.
No.
No.
For a rom-com, it would be Groundhog Day, then Wedding Singer, and I think 10 Things I Hate About You gets the highest.
No.
Yeah,
No, I think Wedding
Singer
I
is
think-
the
lowest.
I think 10 Things is the highest.
I think 10 Things is the highest. Wedding Singer is the lowest.
Really?
I think it's a second.
No.
I think it's a
We
second.
had to debate whether like Groundhog Day had a romantic like moment to it.
10 Things is lowest. Groundhog is highest. Wedding Singer. is middle.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
see,
it's
like, that's-
Rotten Tomatoes. It's not
I don't
just
know.
like a basic B drinking PSLs. Okay, I get it.
Okay, look at this. Like Cynthia's like, listen, in the biz, when the way we rate
What
things.
just happened? That was entirely too colloquial. Like all of us are like,
Right?
Hey, Cynthia, we don't have IMDb accounts. Can you translate that for us?
Yeah.
So Rotten Tomatoes, though, like that, like comes like from all of their critics and stuff, not just like from like what people think.
Yeah, this is based on Rotten Tomatoes. So
Mm-hmm. And
The
see,
Wedding
like,
Singer.
Awesome.
the real Ashley Cooper has said that The Wedding Singer was more okay. We're gonna go for Rotten Tomatoes.
all right, so the lowest one on the list is the Wedding Singer with 69 Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh!
69%.
So we were right.
What?
Okay,
I did not think
good.
that.
I feel vindicated.
That's good. That's good.
I
The
said
second-
I was overthinking it. This is my problem.
At
All right,
second
go on.
place, we have 10 things I hate about you.
Oh.
What?
1%?
Groundhog Day with
What?
97%.
See, I
Bill
told
Murray
you.
with the top
But,
slot?
I'd argue that's a
Wow.
rom-com. I don't know if that's a rom-com, but okay.
Okay, next up we have.
I mean,
This explains a lot of people.
right? Doesn't it?
No. But Rotten Tomatoes is not a lot of people, right? Like it's a very
Not a lot
like
of smart
cynical.
people.
Yeah, it's a cynical group of critics,
Idiots?
right? Critics. not
I'm
idiots.
Googling this right now. Rotten
Who
Tomato
wrote-
score measures the percentage that are more positive than negative and assigns an overall fresh or rotten rating to the movie. Scores over 60% are considered fresh. No, it's based on like the audience. Like it's based on people that visit the website.
Oh, okay. So like they take like all of the big what Roger and Ebert whatever scores.
Yeah, it's
and
a
then
it's a
they
review
also
aggregator
take-
site.
Okay. So they don't have their own test group. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would say
I feel like
highest
one-
is P.S. I Love You, second is Crazy Stupid Love, and third is Long Shot.
No,
Yeah.
No, actually, Crazy Stupid Love
Crazy
first.
Stupid Love's number one.
That's number one.
I
P.S.
think
I Love
Long
You's
Shot
number
is
2.
3. P.S. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm with Cynthia.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right.
Ugh.
Ray, how do you feel about that?
Ray, have you
I've never seen any of these movies. No.
Okay,
You've not
that's what
seen-
Elizabeth
okay.
said.
Long Shot where he jerks off and comes in his own beard is hysterical. Okay.
Like, don't get me wrong, the heels and crazy women, like that's the story of my like younger life. I'd never seen, like, to me a rom-com is like Princess Bride or like, you know,
That's a
I'm more old school.
that's like a
It's not a comedy, you're right.
satire.
It's
no,
just
no. It's
Yeah,
like a satire of the idea of
And it had Columbo.
colloquial love. I love Bathroom Doors.
it had Andre the Giant. It had, you know.
It did have Andre the Giant.
Inconceivable.
Hello.
All of it's inconceivable.
Everything is inconceivable. All right, hold on.
Dearly
All
beloved.
right, hold on.
Hello.
Sandy, you had big ideas. Right? You agreed with me. So you saw all 3 of these movies?
I have. Long Shot's hilarious, but I feel like Seth Rogen's going to bring the score down just because people think he's an
Because
idiot.
it's Seth Rogen. So
Yeah.
DMP,
I feel like you're right. It's Crazy Stupid Love is number 1. P.S. I Love You is number 2. Long Shot's number 3.
I think
but-
Crazy Stupid Love is going to end up over P.S. I Love You just because like there was like some super
There's so
solid
many good
acting.
characters. Yeah,
And there
tons of
was
other
like a
actors.
good, like the Hannah Banana, was that her name? Like the daughter, like of it all. Like there was like a good surprise gotcha
I don't
moment.
know about that part. I just know there's a lot of good actors in it.
Steve Carell.
Spoiler alert.
Well, yeah,
I'm just
spoiler
kidding.
alert. I don't want to mess it up.
Wow, hold on. I
Hold on.
Googled best romantic comedies and one of these 3 came up. Wow. Okay.
I pulled it from
I am
the
Okay.
internet because I have not seen this movie.
yeah.
I can promise you I have not seen that movie.
Well,
So,
But
P.S.
also
I Love
Coco
You.
came up and so did Deadpool. So, you know.
Oh, that was really romantic. I love Deadpool.
It is.
Okay,
It's
hold
a
on.
love
Do you
story.
do you need to understand what P.S. I Love You
So's
is
The
about?
Matrix.
Do
no,
you
I
want
know what
to?
it's about.
Do you know what
Not
it's
the
You
about?
new
don't want
one.
to see Tony Ugly
Piece of
cry.
shit.
Tony will start bawling his face off. You tell him what that's about.
What? Which one? Oh, I'll
P.S.
start
I
crying
Love
now.
You.
Yes, I,
I
love
think
you.
it's gonna.
We don't need to see that.
Have you? So you haven't seen P.S. I Love You?
I just showed you all a picture of me in a pink shirt with a gray suede jacket on. I want to point out that I will absolutely cry.
That was you? I thought that was the Foz. Who knew that was Tony? Like,
Aren't
Okay.
Canadians supposed to be nice? Like, what's happening?
I don't know.
Not when they
He's
drink beer.
preparing for Florida. He's getting ready to come to Florida, dude. He's
It's like a warm up.
All right, Simon. What are our
I'm the one
ratings here?
person
that
Unless
Floridians
somebody
get
wants me
worried
to
about.
explain what P.S. I Love You is about.
So in the
Well, don't do
last
that.
for last place, we actually have PS I
hold
Love
on, no. Hold on. That's not.
You.
that-
Late, PS PS
Wow.
I Love You.
No, I want to see like the premise of P.S. I Love You. I want to see what what IMDb says this thing is about.
Okay, so
Hey, I'm not
Hillary
afraid to say it.
Swank.
A young widow
young-
discovers that her late husband has left her 10 messages intended to help her ease her
Yes.
pain and start a new life.
And along the
Well,
way,
It's
Message
not
number
really a
1:
comedy.
the bathroom has doors. No.
yes, and she gets to go to Ireland where the bathrooms have doors and like fall in love with a guy.
Yeah, it was. I'll be honest. I liked that movie. It was a pretty good
I
movie.
did
Yeah,
too.
I liked it too.
I did too.
Hey, Simon.
All right. In second place, we have Crazy Stupid Love with 79%.
No,
And then
shut
in
up.
first place,
Long
we
Con.
have
Yes.
Rom-Com
How
with
fucking crazy is that?
Rogan.
Look at this shit. Best
Oh.
romantic comedies. Long Shot was right there, number 1.
No
How
way.
ridiculous is that shit?
I
That
said
is
I did
so
not see the best one, and I did see it.
That's the result of lots of
Interesting.
people eating crayons.
Well,
I just love
but
the
hold
scene
on.
where he's roughing up the suspect about his girlfriend, and they play that publicly.
When he
So,
jerks off and comes in his own beard is one of the
He
funniest.
does.
things
He's like,
I've ever heard.
all right, hold on, Simon. I have questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take these rom-coms and then you're just like grabbing the Rotten Tomato, but it's not like because they're rom-coms. That was just their Rotten Tomato score.
Yeah.
Ah,
Rotten
that's
I mean,
Tomatoes
that
is
was,
Wait, he's
that was,
trying to understand what
yeah,
you're
that was
saying.
the overall
That's not
movie
the
rating.
same
I was gonna say-
question. That's not the same question. Sandy, you agree with me? It's not the same question.
'Cause I would say that P.S. I Love You isn't exactly a rom-com.
Yeah, that's true. I'd agree with that too.
So it's rate that movie.
Like if you said what's
It's
a
a rate that
rom-com, I would say
movie.
Long Shot
Let's
and
rate that
Crazy Stupid
rom-com.
Love are because they're hilarious and about love.
But
P.S.
rate
I
that
Love You is
rom-com
about a guy
as
that dies.
I'm rating this rom-com as a rom-com, not just as a
No, so
movie
it's-
as a whole.
It's rating it as a movie as a whole. And I pulled this from a
But you
movie
said rate that
listed-
rom-com. False advertising.
Here's my question: as far as
Fake
romantic
news.
comedies, how
news.
is the Human Centipede rated in the rom-com category?
Well,
Which was it?
apparently it just
Too
depends
soon.
on how Rotten Tomatoes feels about it. Okay, go on.
I
I am-
know
I
right
am-
now Ray is
I am
laughing.
going.
In the background.
I am going to continue this exercise under protest.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
absolutely
Okay.
laughing.
What do you consider the-
Absolutely.
All right.
What do you consider the
Well,
best-
it's love
Wait a
because
second.
it
You
goes
got
back
the
onto
first
itself.
draft
So
on
that's
here. This isn't a
that's love,
rom-com.
right? Tony,
Simon,
like
this
if
is
you
not
can
off
love
the rails.
yourself, and that's what Human Centipede is, loving yourself.
I have
Like,
no idea what humans.
Or loving. See.
Oh, Cynthia,
I
don't
struggle to
Google it.
recommend
It'll
Human
set
Yeah.
off-
I'm not
Don't watch
Googling.
number 2 or number 3, just the first.
That'll
episode.
set off some
Just
alarms at work on your work computer.
Yep.
for sure.
I'm not googling.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the last time Tony and Cynthia ever talked. We sang it.
no, can I point this out that in the middle of all this chaos and ridiculousness, there is a legitimate like tech chat going on in our
Yeah,
chat.
what's going on with this external drive backup move thing?
About what? What's happening?
Like
There's
they're
a whole
talking real
support call
tech.
going on in chat about moving data.
Yeah,
Yes.
switch to, unraid servers. Go switch to unraid servers. You'll like it. End of story. Let's go.
Don't tell her. I wish I
that's
never
what you
found
like.
out. But hold on. To Cynthia's point, though, I kind of disagree with you, Cynthia. So, if you have three movies that are considered rom-coms and they all have overall ratings, then one is better than the other, even as a rom-com, because it's an overall rating.
I think the argument is whether
I
or
think
not
the
they're
argument is it
rom-coms, isn't
considered a rom-com.
Thank you, Sandy.
I-
Whether or not they're rom-coms.
Yeah, like the Parent Trap. Where the fuck did he pull this?
No,
not
that's a family
rom-com.
movie.
Google
And
said
obviously, you
it.
did the remake, not the original.
Top
That's a-
I think
75.
What did
I
Simon
think
do? He Googled
this is the
movies
new
that came out
norm.
before he was born.
this is the new
Yeah.
norm. Raise your glasses. There you
It's
go.
not the new norm.
Go on that, Simon. Like it's weird that
Like,
you're
we're gonna-
talking.
we're
Just
gonna
voice
do it
over something.
twice? I'm confused. We got to do it twice. All right.
All
Oh.
right.
Simon's just looking at movies that came out before he was born and then seeing what he can stir up. Like,
I actually have horror. Like I don't watch a lot of movies, so
Simon, can
That's
I?
probably the worst
And for what it's
well, you
worth,
can't. You don't
I have
Can
to
I-
give.
Can I
We've
help
already
you?
established this.
Simon, can I just
Yeah.
be like your helper from here on
Yeah.
out, like with this stuff?
Cynthia, can you guide him, please? This explains why he has a girlfriend that's not a girlfriend that's not in the same continent.
No, listen. He has somebody that fills his emotional needs, and then he has his fun over
Oh,
here.
good Lord.
I get it.
There's
Right?
no 24-year-old with emotional needs.
Oh,
24-year-olds have
come on.
needs. It's not
All
emotional.
24 no.
Ray, are we talking
Alright,
about
nope.
team chats between you and Simon right now? Like,
All 24-year-olds have lots of emotional needs. Okay.
So, Tony, back me up here. Tony, what kind of emotional needs did you have? Were all your emotional needs in the bathroom behind the door?
Tony's
Oh.
emotional needs were he ran out of dental floss.
Listen. At 24, I couldn't let a plant survive, for in my house or in my apartment. At 24, everything, you're a pure caveman.
Yeah,
I don't know.
absolutely.
I don't know
So
about
what
emotional needs.
happened? Why did you never evolve? Because you're so
I'm a mouth breathing, knuckle dragging. I literally am wearing a shirt about MMA and.
Do you want to show them your club?
Oh,
It's not that kind of web show.
Yeah, that's for the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Just subscribe to OnlyFans.com/Tony.
You can
Tony
see
will
his
show his
broken
club.
knee in his club.
It's $5 a month, and Tony will show the club.
Simon, did you just give up on us talking about
No.
the
So
movie?
this is the last one that we have.
Okay.
Because we are running short on time. So
Okay,
out of these
but this
three
is unfair though because one of them has British people, and that automatically gets you extra points. That's not fair.
I've only seen 2 of these movies, so I'm not sure about the middle one. And if that's the one with the British, actually, Pitch Perfect.
Notting
has
Hill,
British.
Pitch
Thank
Perfect,
you,
Parent
Jason.
Trap.
Thank you, Jason. It is 1000% a musical comedy, which always includes typically a love story. But okay.
Lego's right, 100%.
So if I'm thinking about Rotten Tomatoes, it's Pitch Perfect 1, it's Parent Trap 2, and Notting Hill 3 because Rotten Tomatoes probably hates Hugh Grant.
So, but here's the thing though, because Parent Trap is older, it's had more time to gather votes. Does it
but
get
this is
extra
the
points for
remake.
that?
This is the remake, Will. This is the remake.
That's the remake. That's Lindsay Lohan as a child.
But that's Lindsay Lohan like 20 years ago. That's not.
This is
Yeah,
pre-
No,
I'm
listen,
about the
I thought
60s
Notting
one.
Hill
I
was
think
a
there
great
one in the
movie.
60s, I think.
But like
Yeah.
people like, they call the Hugh Grant like floppy and stuff. Like they don't like him.
I mean, it's not Love Actually or anything.
Are we
I
talking
mean,
about
Oh,
Tony's Club again?
My God, I love that movie. Do not get me
Me
started.
I gotta be
too.
honest with you guys.
I
The
do
whole
too.
time I'm
This
thinking
is the
Notting
last
Hill
slide.
was Hamburger
Simon, this
Hill.
is-
Do you remember Hamburger Hill?
Simon,
Hamburger.
let's
Very
wrap
different
this
movie.
up here.
Okay.
Notting Hill,
Mr.
Pitch
Bean
Perfect,
putting the
Parent
gift
Trap.
inside the bag, like for the and Love Actually. I love that.
But
Okay,
Notting
and
Hill
I'm
did
sorry.
have a crazy, like, funny roommate. Actually,
Yeah.
2 of them. Like, I mean, Notting Hill was great, but Pitch Perfect is going to be the top rated. No
Pitch
doubt.
Perfect had Fat Amy, which is like one of the best
Notting Hill,
characters ever.
Pitch Perfect, Parent Trap.
And
Pitch Perfect,
Anna
solid.
Kendrick is like brilliant.
Simon,
Oh yeah,
before you
she's
continue-
Go,
fantastic.
Simon.
Yeah.
Before
Go
you
ahead.
continue and give us a rating, this is the last ones, right? There's no more.
There is like 2
Right.
more slides, but in terms of time, we might have to. cut
No,
it
no,
short.
Yeah, this is the last one.
Oh, no more rom-coms.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm
Okay.
curious about these other
Right.
slides.
Okay,
Let's get to
So
this.
we all agree that Pitch Perfect is gonna be the top one.
That's
Well,
what
that
we
means
I
that
think
we
I think
don't
it's gonna be
know.
Notting Hill, Pitch Perfect, Parent Trap.
We don't know. Jack
Yeah, I'm gonna
Nicholson.
go with Tony. Notting Hill's British.
Pitch Perfect was actually the lowest one in Rotten
Oh!
Tomatoes. out of these
Wow.
three. And I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
Lindsay
I'm sorry,
Lohan.
Ashley, but that's the lowest
Who's
rating.
Ashley?
Like, oh,
It's
she's
Ashley Cooper.
She's in the chat. The real Ashley Cooper. She's standing up.
Is this the one from-
Well, we don't know if it's the real one or the AI one. So, but it's definitely an Ashley Cooper.
I believe in it. I believe in it.
Okay, and between these two, Notting Hill and The Parent Trap.
Notting
Which is
Hill is number one.
Notting Hill's number 1, but I think Parent Trap might have it because it's older.
But that could also acquire.
Yeah,
not
that could
so good
also hurt it.
comparisons.
That could also hurt it, to be honest.
Come on, Simon.
All right, Simon, go.
Again, we don't know jack shit about movies.
I'm
We
just,
got 82%. And then the top one is The Parent Trap with 86.
This is
That's
fucking
not a
painful.
rom-com. That's like a
This is why you
family
don't pay attention
comedy.
to
That's-
Rotten
I want to
Tomatoes.
know what the original one got.
You know what my favorite rom-com is? Cheaper by the Dozen. That's not a rom-com, dude. Like that's
It's a
like,
family movie.
That's so bad. Yeah.
I'll link the sources in the chat so you guys could confirm that it did not cheat, and that was all in a list of rom-coms on Google.
Listen, I understand that you Googled, but like you've got to put some human emotion into this sometimes. It's not just about
Okay,
the
so
AI,
but this
babe.
goes to my point though, Cynthia, is that Simon is 24 years old. He doesn't understand emotions yet. So he cannot
Aw,
qualify
but
to
I
rate a rom-com.
don't-
I was surprised when I saw The Parent Trap on the rom-com list, to be honest. But
What's your favorite rom-com, Simon? This motherfucker's gonna be like Transformers. Like
nah, I don't even have one. Hold on, let me see some from this list.
No.
51st Dates. That's my
Dude.
favorite.
Let me see some.
Oh,
of this
51st
crap
Dates.
list.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
When Harry Met
51st
Sally.
Dates is a good one. A lot of 311 music in that one.
Okay.
See, like, okay, so these are good movies. I wouldn't call Grease a romantic comedy, but
Out of
When
those,
Harry Met Sally,
51st
yeah, for
Dates
sure.
is
When
the
Harry
best.
Met
What?
Sally.
Musical. Come on.
Yeah.
When Harry Met Sally is one of my favorites.
Okay, but musical doesn't make a romantic comedy. Encanto's a
That's
freaking
what I'm-
musical. Like, we don't
that's
talk
what I'm
about
saying.
Bruno. That doesn't make it romantic.
We
Like-
don't talk about Bruno.
about Bruno, no.
All right, let's see the
It
last
was
one.
my
real quick.
wedding
And then the
day.
last one, it was Just Friends, Just Go With It and Meet the Parents.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Just Friends. Come on.
Gosh.
right.
And that's also a Christmas movie.
So before
Apparently,
we leave
everyone
Like
this,
Die
hates
Hard?
Adam
We're splitting
Sandler.
hairs now.
Yeah.
Like Die Hard.
so before we leave this, whole
Okay, but
thing,
that's not okay.
I-
Now I'm going back to Cynthia's point of view. This is not
Uh-huh.
based on being a romantic comedy.
This
This is based on
just-
Meet the Parents. It's just a
right.
better movie.
Right. Exactly. And so like back like the Seth Rogen movie, like that's a better movie, but it's not a better rom-com.
Right.
You guys
And
will have to
51st
say,
Dates does have one of the
I
best
think we have to
soundtracks.
move off of this one.
you guys will have to
Yeah.
say tune
Yeah.
in to our next Valentine episode so we could fix the title of the.
This is just, I'm calling
Yeah.
bullshit on this whole thing. I'm putting an asterisk on this.
but,
I
but
don't-
real quick,
Simon,
which is
now that
funny
we
when we did the
understand that I am the Valentine for the tech bar, like I want to talk about
We have to do
content
something with-
next week.
You got it.
so,
You got a whole year to
Now we're
fix
going to
this
plan a
one.
year in advance.
Fix my hair.
so real quick, like when we had the first series, I started thinking to myself, oh, let me do this real quick because I think it's gonna come up. It didn't, but since I did it, I want to show you.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
I do.
Oh,
And I wasted
that's
paper.
Cute.
But it's all right.
oh,
Just
and
make
I
sure
love
you
Keira
recycle
Knightley.
it. Just recycle it.
Yeah.
And it won't be a waste.
But if you had
Michelle
the,
doesn't understand
why I
flux
like Keira Knightley.
capacitor, you
Use the
could
back.
use that to power your.
Right? You could go back to like 1991 with that much paper.
I don't know. With that much paper, I think you're just going. Off the-
That's what I like about you,
understand.
Tony. You're very witty.
You went back to
Yeah,
trash day last week. You're going
Exactly.
so can we call this out? So every time I hear that freaking song, we don't talk about Bruno, and it does the no. I hear like Flow Rida, like get low, like
Get low.
Get
low.
Okay, I don't like
Yeah.
it when that song comes on. Like it comes on like like
Why, 'cause you get low,
fundraisers or
Cynthia?
something. Well, because like
Yeah.
I feel like it's a competition, and like I just want to get low, and like I
You
can.
just hit the floor
I
instantly.
can. But then I'm like, I'm 40. Why am I doing this? Like, why does this song make me feel like I have to compete against the entire
No,
world? That I
it's
can be
you own
lower?
it, Cynthia. Don't
That's okay,
you take that shit.
Cynthia, you're in your
Don't-
own world. You do
Just
you.
listen.
That's it.
Just
Yeah.
know if that song comes on, I'm gonna get low, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm an idiot. Why am I doing this?
That's just calling out. Like I'm going to like we're going to be at the conference next week, and I'm going to pull out my cell phone, start playing it,
Mhm.
and be like, "Gangsta bitch skinny," and she's going to be like,
Yeah.
"Bitch."
I know. I am.
The only
Ray,
one
Ray,
that's working
Ray, is this
against is
confirmation
Tony.
that you're going? Ray, is this
I-
confirmation you're going?
I mean, I'm going as much as I always say I'm going to go, but with it, look,
When is it?
literally everybody
Keith.
on this screen is going to be
Keith, I will
there.
be there. Keith, I will be there.
Wait, what is the date? When is it? When is it?
I feel like I should know
It
this.
starts on
Foot
Monday
Locker,
morning.
Zero trust.
Oh, it's on Monday.
Yeah,
This next Monday.
Yes.
like
You're going to be in Mardi Gras, bro. You're good. You're going to Disney,
Next,
or
not
I mean, in
ne-
Louisiana.
Not this Monday. The next Monday I'll be.
No,
Not this
no,
weekend.
Monday
this
coming.
Monday.
Oh, then I could
So
possibly.
you could go, and then you could absolutely go.
That's all.
Tony,
I
I'm
need
gonna
is
find
two-
your address and show up at your house if you don't.
You can look on my
Tony,
OnlyFans
you can
page.
you can drive over with me and then Uber home.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out with
Enablers.
Cynthia.
Enablers. All
I-
of you enablers. Like this is-
I will be there at least one of the days.
Yeah, you
I will
have to show me
coordinate
where you live.
with Tony. Yeah.
Híjole.
Damn, Tony, if you don't go, it's just messed up. You can't do a quick drive on the I-4, which we know
It's a-
that's not a thing.
I'm
but-
sorry.
I-
I'm
for
sorry.
the record,
Nothing
the
about
last
driving
time
on
I was at-
I-4 is ever quick.
I know.
It is painful and
Oh, I know.
stressful. And as a
I drove
person
home
from
at 2:00 in the morning
Which
after
is
drinking
stupid.
with Ray. After
is
drinking
stupid.
with Ray, and I had to pull over. I was like, I can't. I mean,
Dude, you could have stayed in my room, man. I had extra
Oh,
queen
that was-
beds. Like, you
I was-
could
I
have.
was-
That's what he was going for, Tony. That was his move.
Yeah, buddy.
That's what he
I'm
was
like, yo, I
doing.
got your tacos right here, bro.
This is what happens when the doors have
90
bathrooms.
tacos. There's 90 tacos left, so they're all for you,
Tony,
Tony.
he's like, you could eat these three chili dogs right on the bed. It's okay.
I
I'm
walk
okay
in.
with
Ray
there's
has a
tub
trail
lube,
of 90
a
tacos
shoehorn
to the
and an egg
bathroom with
beater, and I'm
doors.
like, I don't know.
But I have
Even
okay,
damn
but
egg beater. I can't.
okay, but like Cynthia, I'm on the vendor side now, so like I am the one that's gonna Uber Eats, and I will have 90 tacos shipped to wherever we're at.
Nope.
So we're doing our stupid shit in the lobby.
Listen.
That is
Listen.
You know what's going to
Listen,
happen on Monday?
I want
right?
to talk to you about tacos and ordering because Taco Bell did not come through for me, and so
Oh,
I'm a
I
little
see.
upset.
I know how to handle that. I got you.
You know
Don't worry
what's
about
gonna
it.
happen
I'm
now,
a little
right?
upset.
Monday or Tuesday night, we're going to have to order 100 tacos.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I think I was trying to order like 400 tacos, but like I did it early in the day. Like I gave them plenty of time, but it didn't happen. And then I was very upset.
What you need is 10 orders of 10 tacos each, and then you're covered. Then you're no, I'm kidding.
We
Don't
have
do
5
that.
people, so
Essentially what I
20
did.
each. Here we go.
Ooh, have
Yeah.
10
See,
people
here's the
order
thing. I think
tacos.
we have to recreate, like, we have to watch that TikTok and recreate the scene with all of us there. Like,
Oh!
I
And with
called
our 100
Tony asking about
tacos,
the doors with bathrooms, though. I'm not doing
but
that.
with our 100 tacos, we can play Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza.
I'll eat the tacos.
oh
but
yes,
Tony's
we can
gonna
play
call
mango,
bathroom
banana,
order.
chocolate, mango. Yes, I'm in.
Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza.
All right, with that,
so
Simon
remember-
is dying for us to wrap this up. Cynthia, Sandy, Tony, thank you so much for being part of this. Cynthia, you are legitimately at this point tech bar legend. You are official Valentine. Thank you for spending Valentine's Day with us.
I can't wait to see
Sandy?
you again next year.
Absolutely, Sandy, brother, we appreciate you. I hope you have safe passage from the north down to Florida. You're literally crossing the entire U.S. to get from one side to the other. So we will see you soon, and I may or may not go. Who the fuck knows? Tony, brother,
Don't make me find you.
I love you. I miss you. It's good seeing you again. All
Always
right,
good seeing you.
Danny, congratulations on your very first co-hosting of Tech Bar, dude.
Thank you. I hope I did a good job. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. It was very fun. And one thing I want to bring up, this is actually the first time that a participant since its inception is actually a bartender for one time. Think about that. So
What?
rule number one, I was never an actual like I was never the bartender. I was never the host. So now I'm a host,
so
and I
confused.
was.
So Danny
I don't know,
does this thing. I need to warn you. Danny does this thing where he gets like super deep involved
Super
and
meta.
nobody can follow his. Yes, and nobody can follow his story whatsoever. It's
I
a
remember
thing.
the first time I smoked weed. I remember that. Hey, you guys.
And with that, I'll raise a glass. Namaste,
Cheers.
all my friends. Simon, why don't you tell us what's coming up and close us out, brother?
Yeah, so we have a couple of events coming up on Tuesday, the 23rd, February 23rd. We're going to be with the IT documentation user group with Eureka Process. Ray will be returning for their little competition. On Thursday, February 24th, we're going to be doing a partner first, the hottest marketing tactics for MSPs with Nigel Moore of the Tech Tribe. And we're going to be interviewing him. Then make sure to sign up for the Cyberjane Capture the Flag, sponsored by OITVOIP. Our friend Kelvin Techlar is hosting. We're going to have a March 10th partner first. What if you never had to do billing reconciliation again? And that's with Grading MSP. And then on March 24th, we're going to have another partner first, the top 10 compliance questions for new VoIP resellers with CLA.
Who's
Make
doing
the-
I know Nigel's doing the with that one. Who's doing the gradient one with me? Is that Ashley Cooper or is that Goldie or who's that?
Goldie. It'll be Goldie.
That's good.
Oh, you're
Good
gonna
people.
do it
That'll be
now.
a good time.
Okay.
Awesome. And with that, we appreciate every one of you, OIT fam. Have a very happy belated Valentine's Day, and I will see some of you next week, possibly, maybe.
Yay! Hey, Sandy.
Love you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Sandy,
See y'all. Be
we're
safe.
taking you out to dinner this time.
I will
Bye,
see
guys.
you, Cynthia.
You can order the steak.
Bye.
No.